Okay, we are live, or I'm live, just waiting for Hass. He's running, I think, a couple minutes late. I can't even talk about being late because Broski's, we'll get into it, but you guys have probably seen snippets of me, Broski and Prozac. Big palaver. We'll get into it. We've got a lot of waffle booked in today. Very excited about the upcoming releases for Air Maxes, the sneakers live showcase, few bangers, And yeah, but whilst we're waiting for Hass, we'll talk on the podcast. So it's a Christmas special for the Kicks Chronicles podcast. Literally, I listen to it weekly. Like, it's not a joke. There we go. It's not a joke. So yeah, Prozac, one of the best content creators out there, one of the best hosts, one of the, if not the best UK podcast for sneakers. And Hass has just joined. Let's bring him in. What's happening, bro?
Cheers, boy.
What's happening?
I'm good, thank you.
Too busy celebrating a Spurs win, yeah?
Let's not look too much into that.
It's gone already. It's gone already. It's gone early. Hold on, let's put this up here. There we go. Yeah, so Hass, I was just filling everyone in on the lateness that happened to me. He's even got his settings dialed in. Let's hide that for a second. So basically, Broski's in South Korea, so the time difference is nuts. We had to do it really early. But for some reason, my reminder on my email said 12 o'clock. So in my head, that's where I had it, 12 o'clock. And then, so woke up early about 8 and had to do some bits and bobs. And then went back to sleep before I had a few hours for the podcast. Then I woke up about 10:30 and I saw a couple missed calls from Prozac. And I was like, wait, is he going to cancel? Or then I saw their messages like, where are you, bro? Where are you? We're waiting. I was like, no. And then, luckily I quickly rushed out of bed, didn't even brush my teeth, put the kettle on, and then rushed on the stream. So how Prozac does it, he does pre-recorded. So he'll record what he needs to do for the podcast and then he'll edit it so it flows better and there's not as much sort of dead silence and stuff like that. So luckily they weren't recording for that long, because they said they were waiting for me before they started, and they even wanted to bring in Hass as obviously super sub. So man, bro, big palaver on Saturday.
Yeah,
but
he actually messaged me, said I didn't think Erkin was going to make it. I was about to call you. I was like, no, trust me. When he's late, but it's worth it when he's late. So it's all good, man.
No, I appreciate it, man. But yeah, what was mad is like, I've been looking forward to that sort of conversation for a while. We talk about like top 10s. He does like some sort of awards thing where you'll find out. I don't want to ruin too much, but it's a great episode. There's 2 parts to it. So just look out for that. Follow him on Instagram and on YouTube, Prozac, Kicks Chronicles podcast as well. So yeah, man. Hass, bro, I know you're buzzing. I'm buzzing for you. We've got a lot to talk about, bro. So how you been first and foremost? What's been happening?
Yeah, bro, I've been good, man. I've been good. I made a few right moves last week, should I say. Some tough decisions. I went with my gut feeling last week as well.
Yeah.
And thanks to a couple of people from the chat as well for a quick heads up. I think Soul Swap was the one who gave me a heads up last week as well on certain things. So it worked out for the best this week. But we're going to get into it, obviously, a bit later in the show. I'm kind of excited, but yeah, man, it's an interesting week to say the least.
Yeah, we've had one of the most iconic re-releases, I guess, and one of the best drops of the year. If not the best Air Max, or one of the at least, it's very tough to say, but one that we've all equally been looking forward to, the Air Max 95 stash. We are going to dive into it. Hass is actually doing a live unboxing for us, which is amazing. My pair isn't here yet, or pairs, because I actually doubled up. I got a pair from one block down, and StockX, man. We went early, but we are going to talk on that palaver with StockX and the prices pre-release, and also stock numbers, because stock numbers were weird in the UK.
It's a madness.
Yeah,
It's a madness, guys and girls. We're going to get into it all, honestly.
Crazy.
Everything we spoke about last week, take everything we spoke about and turn it upside down. That's exactly what's happened. But we got there. We got there, shall we say? Finally. Man. Listen, I'm going to ask you first this week. LPUs, what you got for us?
Nothing, bro. Just the 2 stash pairs. I was gutted with the Salehis. Had to send them back because the sizing. Oh man, gutted. But other than that, that's it. The stash. I mean, I'm trying to be done for the year. I've got a few bits and bobs planned for content. Got a few sort of batch recorded, so they're going to come out towards the end of the year. But in terms of pickups, apart from the Travis, the Velvet Browns, nothing else I'm really interested in, bro. Because next year we've had a sneak peek as to what's to come, and bro, it looks nuts already. But yeah, how about you, bro? What's been on the agenda?
You know me, I'm really sort of spontaneous with things sometimes, and I think it was the day after the show I managed to actually actually, was it during the show? Or I mentioned it in the show. I managed to get a pair of SB Dunks, the social status. SB Dunks. So, let's get into that first. Let's get into that first, because I can't wait, because the box on this is mad. And guys, considering this is from like 2021, so it's a few years old now. But bro, this is what I call like a collaboration, and one that sort of, the collaborators went and run wild with their imagination, because this has got everything that you can imagine. Like, this is a cereal box, right? And it's got like all the ingredients there. Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna flip my video around if I can, so that you can see. There we go. Box contents. Check that out. If you can't read that, it says main swoosh, 2 million, 2 regular, eye stays, 2 per pair, laces. Bro, it's got everything that you can imagine there. That's in the box. So everything that's on the shoe, down to the laces, even down to work ethic, 100% work ethic is a madness. But yeah, this is quite unique. It's a unique box. This is the kind of stuff that I like. Even on the other side of the box, you've got like, do you remember the old cereal boxes you used to get, and used to have the little the mazes and stuff that you used to draw into, games and stuff? You even got that there as well. Like, it's a madness, I'm telling you. But I had my eye on these for as long as I can remember. When they first come out, I didn't manage to get a pair for whatever reason, but we're going to
wow.
it gets even mad. So if you look here, this is like, I don't know if you guys remember, we used to have like planners when we used to go to school, and then you used to have to fill out the planner, what you had for the day. This is basically that. So it's a planner, like no school, all these other little bits and pieces in the box,
like a diary kind of thing.
Yeah, like a diary. So they've done a great job with this, like even down to the tissue paper. And you know what? It was mostly down to the storytelling, the details, and everything else that I went for these shoes. And guys and girls, I'm going to get to the shoes in a second, but I have to show you all the little details that goes with this crazy pair of shoes. Not only that, they give you a lovely little pouch there, which I may take away with me in the next couple of weeks. It's a little pouch. You can put whatever you want in there. You can put your money, wherever you want, really. So I thought that's quite cool as well. And then let's get down to the shoes, because these shoes are quite wild. Like, so they're mids, right? But not in your traditional sense. Like, let me see if I can. Have I got any mids to hand? I don't think I've got any mids out at the moment, but I have got a couple of mids in boxes, but I can't get them out at the moment. But these are sort of a little bit different to your usual mids. Like, they changed the shape somehow on these, I believe. So yeah, man, it's wild. The material, let me put this box down for a sec, because I've got to show you the material. So this material on the front is sort of like reflective. If you look at it from a different angle, it goes white and then it goes yellow, and it's sort of like carpet. It's like an old sort of carpet sort of thing.
Yeah.
Same with this side as well. On the lateral and the medial, it's all the same. And then on the back, on the heel tab, you've got that sort of carpet sort of material again, and it's sort of shiny in color.
It's like shimmer, isn't it?
See it there?
It shimmers, yeah.
Yeah, it shimmers. And I also don't know if you can see it here, but on the tongue, it's got that same material on the tongue as well.
Mm.
On the material is the same on the tongue as well. And then on the top of the tongue, you've got like I don't know what that is, but it's like some sort of, it's like
A leather?
No, it's not leather, but it's like paper, but it's not. It's weird. Let me just see if I can see. So it's like a receipt, not a receipt, but you know, you get enclosed like inside where it says "do not wash" or whatever. It's a bit like that, yeah. So you can't rip it, but it's not paper either. It's a weird thing.
Okay.
And then on both sides, you've got this pink sort of strawberry milkshake kind of swoosh.
Yeah.
It's like soft plastic. It's just mad. It just feels so good. You've got the lovely brown rope laces if you want to keep the rope laces in. Lovely little detail there with the, I'm a big fan of little mini swooshes on the front. It gives it an extra dimension. Even down to the outsole, lovely blue, sort of baby blue color. You've got some off-white midsole. These are just like, honestly, and I forgot about this as well. Sort of like off-white kind of vibe with the writing and the text on the shoe. That's actually ingredients as well. It says ingredients. I'm going to see if I can zoom in there.
That is sick, man.
Yeah, ingredients. So it basically says Nike sportswear, social status, milky TPU gel swoosh, YY velvet, defust nubuck, microbial textile lining, Tivec label. Oh, so that's what it is. Then it's a Tivec label. That's what that is.
Okay.
Poly laces, bro. Everywhere you look at this, from the box down to the tissue paper to the shoes, there's just details everywhere. And this is what SBs used to be about, like the collaboration pairs. This is what it used to be like mostly. It was madness, and these are no different. But these are just like extra, man. They're so, honestly, these are the kind of shoes. Like, if you could do collaboration, do a collaboration. Just like, you know, J Tips does with Saucony. You know, the collaboration, when he does it, it's a madness. You've got details all over the place. And
yeah,
you know, I think, you know, with SBs, this is what they need to get back to. Great storytelling, the details. And we had that earlier on in the year with the GR version of the Big Money, well, the GR Big Money Savings, because that was crazy, hella crazy. The details on that shoe, down to the receipt on the tongue, on the inside.
Yeah,
those shoes for me, it's got to be the GR SB Dunks of the year for me.
Yeah, bro. You know what? With collaborations and sneakers like that, is all the little details that make the shoe as big as it is. And I think, like we've alluded to, I think last ep, with the little yachty nonsense, like that's what some of these collabs are lazy with. You know, and the ones that are memorable, they stick out for a number of years and then become like a grail for a lot of people, and then resale prices reflect it, you know. So it's over time, those shoes are like a lot more appreciated, I think.
Can I just say, Wonton, you are absolutely 100% right. I did forget to mention that, and I will show everyone the inside of the box, because there is a food tray inside the box. not a literal food tray, but a photo of a food tray. So well pointed out.
Man, that is
inside.
That's so cool, man.
It is mad. It is mad. I'm telling you, it's crazy. But yeah,
that's so cool.
And kill switch, yeah, the toe box is crushed velvet. You're right. I did read it out in the ingredients. Man, kill switch's knowledge is like unrivaled, man. When it comes to details and things like that, honestly,
He's top tier, mate.
Your guy, I'm telling you, he's top tier, man. Elite.
Top tier, mate. Top tier. Yeah, we're going to also, just to mention later on in the show, we're going to talk on 2 top 5s. Now, I've already sent a list to Haas, what we're talking about, and he sent me his list. But some good top 5s. We're doing top 5 best GRs. And also, we're doing our top 10s, but in 2 parts. So we're doing today 10 to 6. And then next week, we'll do 5 to 1. Just to keep it interesting, just to sit with the stash a little bit longer as well, because that could move around. That could, that could just bump up a little bit. Plus, maybe the Velvet Browns. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, man, I think we'll start off with your stash pair, bro. It's only right, because that was the big release of a few days ago now. And we are going to touch on the release after the unboxing because, bro, what a bit of a mess, man. But yeah, Haas, I'm going to hand it back over to you. Let's have a look, bro. Hide the address as well, bro. But yeah, let's have a look. So where did you cop first and foremost?
So, guys and girls, first of all, big shout out to Soul Swap. He actually got back to me, I think the day after our last podcast. And he said, bro, I just bought a pair of StockX. I'm like, okay, but, can't wait. Hype's, 100 miles an hour at the moment.
Yeah.
And he said, I got it for retail. I was like, what? And went on to StockX, looked at my size, and it was going under retail. I couldn't believe it. So when I'd done all the maths and stuff, the shipping and everything else, I think it come up to like £2 over actual retail. So you would have actually paid more to order from, let's say, SNS or 7 Store with the delivery charge as well. So,
yeah,
you could say you got it for retail, under retail. So I went into StockX, ordered myself a pair, and 6 days later, here we are. Good service from StockX, really swift. And nice. The box come this afternoon. So this is that. So let's get
quick one. It's Soul Swag, not Soul Swap. Just to give.
Sorry, Soul Swag.
Yeah. It's another kill shot in the house.
and yeah, Soul Swag. If you are watching, let us know, bro. Come on the show. Let us know.
Big shout out to you, man.
Honestly. So
Hash, your internet's a bit thing today, though, bro. I can't lie. It's a Turkish internet.
Laggy, is it?
Yeah, a little bit. It's right now.
What's going on. So
it's all right now, though. Yeah. So how long did yours take? 6 days, yeah?
6 days. So ordered it last Tuesday, and it come today. So that's 6 days exactly.
Nice.
Guys and girls, always keep the foam or the plastic in case you need to sell any of your shoes for packaging.
Yeah.
Bit of free advice for you guys. I keep all of mine.
Recycle it.
And bro, honestly, it comes in handy because amount of compliments I get for the package being well packaged.
So catching strays tonight, bro. The Spurs digs. First it was the camera is unpredictable, then more unpredictable than Spurs. Now it's the internet.
Internet's unfortunately it's been all right all these weeks, and I don't think the missus has paid the internet, bro. I don't know what's going on. Right, so here we are. Here we are. The box. Is the internet okay for this?
Yeah, it's looking good now. It's looking good.
It's looking good, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Wow.
Apologies if you can hear my dog.
It's cool. He wants the stash as well, bro.
I call him the ring. Sorry?
Say again?
Yeah, no, I was saying I call him the ring dog bell because every time someone's at the door, it just goes off. So.
Oh, man.
Bro.
What are we saying?
Okay.
What are we saying?
Wow.
Better in hand?
Wow. First impression, materials are amazing. Materials.
That's good.
Right, so let's start from the top. Yeah, we've got this lovely sort of ripstop material here. And you've got this sort of nice sort of, how can I say it? It's plastic, but it's like really
like nylon, isn't it?
Yeah, like nylon, but it's how can I say?
That textile, innit?
It's not rough. It's really, really nice to the touch. Really nice. And then the next two is your usual sort of nubuck sort of leather on these panels here. And then you've got a nice bit of leather at the bottom there, this black leather here. Absolutely beautiful. And then that speckly midsole, bro. Oh my God. I mean, I can't see, apart from the usual sort of glue from the midsole, keeping the thing together, it's not a problem at all. I can't see anything with the naked eye, but bro, this is
QC's all right, yeah?
It's juicy, man. QC on the left pair is A1, no problems at all. There's the sole for you there. And then if we go inside, we've got that nice sort of stash pocket on the tongue.
Oh yeah, bro. What are you putting in there though?
Absolutely.
Everyone's got plans for that pocket,
bro. We're live on air, bro. Come on. I'm joking, bro. I'm gonna put more money. What else am I putting in there? Right. That's you've got your little sticker there as well, which is nice little touch. They sort of like an arrow pointing to the left, so signifying that it's the left shoe. Yeah, you didn't already know. Bro, these honestly in hand. Let's just check the right pair as well.
Because I think everyone's got their sneakers or their wins in today, so you got it literally same day as everyone else, and you paid. Well, you went resale.
Yeah, and that's the amazing thing. I got it for retail before it dropped. I mean, amazing, absolutely amazing. But bro, these feel. I mean, the uneartheds are amazing. But these feel better in hand than the unearths. I can't really explain it why, but they just feel more equipped, if you know what I mean. These feel like they're gonna last a long time. Yeah, like you can actually wear these all year round and they will last. They just feel rugged and like good to
Very
go.
well built, in it. Yeah,
urban style. Urban style. Like if I grab, so we've got the unearthed just for comparison here. Like the unearthed feel great. Don't get me wrong, they feel great to the hand and stuff. You look at it, you got the netting there. These just tank. Yeah, it's a tank. Yeah. Like that. If you sort of imagine that these were two tanks, this one will be like sort of double armor. This one is like your standard average, whatever. Both great pairs. But yeah, man, this is, and the laces as well. I think it's got 3M inside your laces as well.
They're going straight in for me, man.
Yeah, I will definitely go with these laces and the little pulley bits here as well.
Yeah,
bro,
that's what threw everyone off, man.
Who was moaning about these pulley bits? Because for me, this is what sort of brings the shoe together, like everything together. This is genius, I'm telling you. So, Mr. Stash, shout out to you. This probably will be in my top 10 this year. I wanted to get it in hand first before I made up my mind. Where it's going to go, I don't know. I am going to have to do a little wear test on it as well. But general impression, first impression, these are just like one of the best. They do look so much better in hand, man. Honestly, banging. Like, honestly, I can't believe how good it is. And the QC, no issues with QC. So thank you very much for that. Yeah, man, these are top tier, broski.
Yeah, man, I like I'm buzzing, man. I'm more excited. Yeah, I'm more excited to get him in now. I think it was a weird. Let's talk about the release first and foremost. I mean, for me, I caught 2 pairs. I ended up pulling the trigger on StockX, I think a day before, because they went under retail. Like all in, I got them for like 180. I know it's like £5 difference, but that's after fees, like because StockX were doing no buyer fees in the end. So I was like, yep, might as well. Lucky I did, because the prices shot up after release. They went to like 220.
Oh, yes.
About 220. Yeah, like, and then I think everywhere else sold out. Obviously, struck out on all the raffles. bit surprising, can't lie. I thought it would have been a lot easier to get. Also, I ended up getting another pair on one block down, and I went half a size up because that's the only size they had close to my size. Judging by what a lot of people are saying, they fit snug compared to most 95. So that's got me a bit like, oh, maybe I did make the right decision.
So on that, that's the only thing. I went true to size. So I'm going to guess that these will fit a bit snug for me. I don't mind that because it will take a bit of breaking in.
Okay.
But you can tell it's going to be a half size up drop because if you look at obviously your traditional 95s, you've got that sort of netting, that softer material up at the top. But with this, because you've got that ripstop material, the plasticky bit, it is going to be probably a little bit more snug than your usual.
Yeah.
What I would say is that the tongue is probably a little bit more thinner, but it depends what you put inside the tongue.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, to be fair, I've got a 9.5, a 9 and a 9.5. So either way, I'm gonna be all right. I should be anyway. So yeah, buzzing, man. I mean, one block down, I believe, is a retailer in France or Italy, one of the two. Can't remember off the top of my head. Italy, yeah.
Yeah, Italy.
Yeah. So I'm not sure whether import fees are going to be kicking in, but I paid weirdly enough £150. So I'm guessing the import fees will be added on after. If not, obviously that's even more of a steal. I don't know how that's working out, but everywhere sold out, bro. Like Offspring did a release on the day. Foot Patrol, Size, so many places did first come, first serve. Offspring was a you-know-what show, bro. Like normally it takes ages for sizes to cart, but they eventually do after they get their sort of bot protection kicking in. But bro, tell me about your experience.
Offspring,
man.
Right?
Yeah.
Man, you know what? Usually Offspring, reliable. I'll go on Offspring. I either get like the W off the raffle for some reason. This time I didn't, but if I can't, usually I'm there on the dot when it's released and the sizes are up straight away. Bang, straight on it.
Yeah.
Bro, went onto Offspring and literally there was some sizes no stock left. It was like either no stock left or it was
Reserved,
sizes reserved or reserved. So I don't know what happened with that. Whether they sort of backdoored some of the shoes, whether they sort of already sort of reserved it for people. You know, I don't know. But it was a mess. It was a complete mess.
Yeah, it was.
And there was it was chaos, man. It was chaos. So. You know, and this was after I copped on StockX, obviously, but I wanted to go in for another pair just in case I can double up, but I wasn't too bothered. But, bro, man, it was crazy. And then I didn't really bother with sneakers as well. I just couldn't be bothered. I was at work as well. So, yeah, man.
I just want to quickly say this has been on Offspring's website for a while now. But it looks like, judging from their website, they've actually got sizes in store. So I don't know if you guys are local to central London. They've got some pairs apparently, well, in my size anyway, just check obviously on your own size, but my size 9 UK, they've got pairs in Offspring apparently and Selfridges, the concession. So no, sorry. Yeah. The concession in Selfridges in central London. So if you're local or if you want to make a trip and you want to check your size, just go on the Offspring website. I've typed in my old postcode, as you can see from the top. That's when I used to live in London. Shout out East London. But yeah, you can just check your postcode and see what stores are local to you. Maybe ring up as well, just to double check.
I would ring up because I always ring up with Offspring and they will usually tell you if it's in stock or not, because what's on the website and what's in the actual store are always different. I'm talking from experience. So honestly, just ring them up. They're really good. And Offspring, on some occasions when I've rung up, I've asked them if they could reserve a pair for me as long as I get in there between a certain time, and they've done it for me. So if you're lucky enough and if you're nice enough on the phone to ask for that, sometimes they do help you out. Now, King's Cross have been the ones that help me out most of the time. So maybe if there's any stock there, ask them. They can maybe reserve it for you. But yeah, I'm going to assume that most of these or some of these are returns. Because if they've just popped up, it was the same with the AirTech Challenge 2. I remember I checked online and I was like, wow, they've got my size in Selfridges. And when I rang them up, they said, "Nah, it's gone. There isn't any sizes. I don't know why it's showing up on the screen." So 100% ring up people. Just check.
Yeah. It could also be pairs that haven't been picked up as well from raffles. I didn't even get notified the raffle ended, bro. I don't know how Offspring raffles operate. I know Hash, you've had success with them. I've never won an Offspring. Something's happened. I don't know what. But it is what it is. I'm not going to sit here and beg for pairs, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? But yeah, shout out Offspring anyway. Obviously, I don't have beef. Just saying, I know James has got beef with them or whoever else is in the chat. But yeah, James, as for the sizing, I might keep the 9.5. That's the thing. But yeah, I'll keep in touch, bro. I'll keep in touch. But yeah, it was a really weird release. I mean, we sort of predicted that there'll be more pairs to go around, and from the US, that's the case. From the UK, no chance. US had a release early, I believe, in New York, where obviously Mr. Stash himself did like a thing at Concepts, and yeah, signed pairs, special boxes, all that good stuff, released early. So I think US maybe wanted to get their pairs shipped out and sold before release beforehand in terms of the release globally. That's why there was a lot of pairs floating around, even for under retail. So yeah, that made the most sense. But from a UK standpoint, from when people are saying, "Oh, we don't like them because of the lace hoops and they still sold out. So that tells me the stock levels were very low in the UK. But keep an eye out. There may be some late restocks or late stocks coming into retailers, or like Has said, maybe returns. So if you're after them still, and the resale prices are sort of, well, they're sitting at around 220 now, even on like eBay and stuff. Just keep it held down for a couple of days, I'd say, and then pull the trigger if you want. But yeah, man. So Has, is it happy days with those?
I'm just gonna have one more look, bro. Just one more look, because this is it right there.
Yeah.
What I mean, look, what a way to end the year.
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
In all honesty, right, if I'm being honest with all of you, I was more hyped for these than any sort of Travis or anything else. Don't get me wrong, I got a pair of Travis, it's all good, but these, I was more gassed and hyped for these than a Travis, and to have them in hand is amazing. So once again, shout out to Soul Swag. Thanks for the heads up on these, bro. Would have missed out on a pair if it wasn't for you. I would have got a pair anyway, but not just yet. But thank you, and everyone else who has a pair. Let us know your experience and stuff. What you think of them? I know Seamus managed to get his size 62s. But yeah.
Oh man,
yeah. Seamus had his ones first from last week's show, if you remember. And,
because he went to Stash website.
Actual website. And when he showed me the pictures, and I saw Seamus's pictures because he sent it to me on Instagram, and I was like, wow, they look amazing. Just from the normal pictures that people have posted. So Seamus, big shout out to you, bro. Glad you managed to get a pair in your size, and you didn't pay a hefty price for it either, because I know your pair is mad hard to get. I think it's a 13 that you wear, 13 or 14. And some big feet, bro.
Yeah, man. Just going through a few of the comments just before we move on. So yeah, Killswitch saying King's Cross are nice, Selfridges are a bunch of whats. They must get so many arrogant customers for them to be like that. Do you know what I mean? I don't. So it doesn't, like, I don't blame them, but at the same time, bro, it's not that deep. It's just a job. Like, they're gonna replace you if something happens to you. But anyway, James, no lie, Manchester Trafford Centre doesn't have a clue what's going on. The staff are not into trainers, bro. I had the same thing. Like, I had to take a pair there to get them exchanged or something, and then she was like, "Oh, we don't do that here because this is a concession store." I was like, "Bro, is this Offspring?" She goes, "Yes, but we've changed our policy." I'm like, "All right." Anyway, Offspring can be a bit weird, man. Can't lie, but at the same time, I like their concept of community and stuff. Like, I really do like it. It's just, sometimes it's a bit gatekeepery. It's a bit weird. What else have we got? Yeah, a lot of people liking the stashes. Also, very good question here, Jamie. I was just about to mention, I'm not going to lie, bro. The more I see them, the more I want them. The Air Force Ones. Talk to me, bro. Are you somewhat tempted? Are you like, nah, that's it, out of the pack?
Am I tempted by the Air Force Ones?
Yeah. You got them on the way, don't you?
Okay, I'll tell you why I'm tempted by the Air Force Ones, because the toe box looks like it's going to hold up. In fact, the toe box is going to hold up because it's not that crappy sort of synthetic leather material that they use on normal Air Force Ones.
Yeah.
The boot itself looks great. I mean, it's your typical stash colors and all that, and it just stands out from a regular Air Force One. So for me, I'll probably go for a pair. I'm going to look for a pair when I go out to the States. I'm pretty sure I'll find something out there. I know Concepts will probably have something out there. But yeah, for me, it looks like the toe box isn't going to be a problem. So they look good. You know, for me, it's nice just to have both of them in hand, you know, both of them as a pack. It'll be nice. But yeah, certainly for me, I think the quality looks great on those as well, because I don't know if you noticed on the toe box of the Air Force One, it's got like that ripstop material part of it.
Yeah, it's that utility, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, bro. You can hop around in those, whatever you want to do. You know, they're not going to crease up.
Yeah, because I think,
in fact, if anyone's got the Air Force Ones and they've worn it, let us know. I'd really like to know how they hold up.
Yeah, a few people haven't really got them. I mean, everyone's sort of gone for the 95s. I know Scopes went for both. He got them early as well. I believe he got them off the Stash website because he got them the same time as Seamus. So that would make sense. But yeah, he's a big Stash guy. He's a big Air Force guy. And for him,
massive.
Would have been rude not to get the two at the same time for content. So shout out to him. Yeah, man, I am tempted by the Air Force Ones. What I was talking to a guy called Luke. Sometimes he tunes in, a Skywalker on here. But he's been asking me about the Air Force Ones. I was like, bro, for me, if I can hold out for them to hit the sales or able to use a discount code on them, I'll go for them. But for now, I'm all right. Like, they'll probably end up hitting the sort of New Year's sales, Boxing Day sales, I think, because a lot of sizes have sat compared to the 95s anyway. So, yeah, and just going back to Soul Swag, yeah, Hass has actually got his pair in hand just now. He unboxed them. He's probably joined in late. So, yeah. Hass, just do me a favor, bro, just to set it. Can you try them on just very quickly, just to see the sizing? Because a lot of people are saying about the sizing.
Yeah, we can try them on, bro.
Yeah.
We can try them on.
Yeah, that internet Hass, everyone's saying the internet, bro. What's going on?
I don't know what's going on, man. I know they were doing maintenance work in my area a couple of days ago, so I don't know whether they've sorted it out or not. But
okay. No problem, man. Yeah, just be patient with us, broskis. Just you know, I had a bit of a mare a few streams ago, but they had to come and change my router, so there was definitely a problem on my end.
who are you with? Who's your provider?
Virgin Media.
Oh, Virgin, yeah.
Who are you with?
BT for me, bro. It's supposed to be like,
they're shocking, bro. I can't lie. Yeah.
But they're meant to be offering me their highest speed, and it's nothing but. But if there's a problem in the area,
yeah,
you know, it doesn't matter whether you've got the highest speed or not, you know.
I know what you mean. Yeah, just to reiterate, man, I know everyone else is all love and it's so like nice. Everyone's commenting, like it's a great community, but there are some jokers in here that I have to block from the channel. So even from last stream, I didn't want to show no light on it because it's all about positivity over here. But if we're swearing like maliciously or, you know, just talking waffle, like nonsense, I'm going to block you from the channel in the chat. So yeah, man, just thought I'd say that. But everyone else, obviously, it's all love. It is all love.
Yeah, none of that, man. It's all nice vibes here, you know what I mean? No one's...
Yeah, man. Exactly. You know? Just while Hass is doing that, I just want to show a few sample pairs, which is very interesting. What could have been with the Stash 95s. This is on the Block P Instagram page. Great page. I believe they've got their own Air Max 95 slippers, which are sick. Now, I don't know them personally, but I think when I shared a shoe that we're going to get to, I don't want to ruin it, but when I shared that post, they followed me and I followed back. Obviously, great page. But these are some of the what could have been 95s. So the first one, Hass, what are you saying, bro? This looks a bit I don't know, definitely not as good as what we got, but it's not too bad.
It's not bad. I was just gonna say it's not bad, but
Yeah.
you can tell it's not like the finished article. You know, it's not.
Yeah, something's missing.
Like obviously those loops as well. For me, I don't like those loops. If you know the blue loops that are holding the laces.
Oh yeah.
I don't like that. It's more that for me is more like hikery sort of thing.
I know what you mean.
You know, like getting like hiker boots and all that stuff. I don't like that. There's no edge to it. You know, there's no. Yeah, there just isn't that edge to it, and I think it's okay. But for me, these look more complete. The actual ones that we've got in hand just look.
Yeah, definitely.
Complete.
I think the color palette's way better as well. Like the tongue, for example.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
100%, bro.
Let's see what else they got as well. Oh, okay. So that could have been like a pack because that looks like night and day. If that kind of makes sense. I feel like this.
Well, they could have even done like alternative pet like left and right, like the unearthed.
Oh, they could have. I think that would have been too much though. That would have been a bit because the colors are a bit too mismatchy. Do you know what I mean? There's not enough of the same colors on the shoes, in a sense. But still looks nice. I mean, judging by the first two, the ones we got were nicer. Yeah, man. So what are we saying, broskies? Are you happy with the pair that we got, or is the sort of samples better? I feel like this is too dark, and then the one I showed you at the start is a bit too light. I think it's the tongue that's throwing it off for me. But either way, I mean, if they released this one, this would have been sick for me. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know, but see, the tongue for me, it's too much of a change from the overall shoe. Like in terms of that light grey.
Yeah.
It's sort of, when I look at it, it's the tongue that sticks out for me. Yeah, that tongue sticks out. But looking at
like
these ones,
yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, sorry, Gran.
It's just fluid. That's not fluid. It's like a bit everywhere. If they're trying to do a bit too much with it all,
it's out of place, isn't it? That's what I think. Like the sort of grey brown looks too out of place. Like with the Air Force One that we got and the Air Max 95s, even though some of the panels are different, it all flows into one shoe, which is nice. Do you know what I mean? It's not like, why is that there kind of thing. So
think about it as a jigsaw puzzle, right? As a jigsaw, and they haven't quite put all the pieces together on these, if you know what I mean. And then you look at the ones we've got in hand, and it's like, oh, that's what it looks like when you put the pieces together. Then, and that's what it is. It looks incomplete. Like the colors don't look like they should be the way they are. The tongue for me should be darker in color to sort of give it that overall, to complete the look. And I just think that sort of grey sort of on the, as you can see on the lateral there, the grey sort of line going through, I think it just doesn't work with the overall shoe. And then you've got like sort of like, but if you look at these on this pair, sort of everything just flows from one thing to another. So you've got the black leather there, then you've got darker shade of blue, sort of your navy, and then you get lighter, and you get sort of lighter, and you get lighter, and it's just like, it
flows, man.
Works,
it flows.
Man. It just it flows. It just flows. You know what I mean?
So,
you look at it and you think, yes.
Quick question, Yordi, thanks for your comment, bro. Did you get any booklets and stuff? Because I know there was a few early pairs that got a booklet.
You know what? I have not checked. I have not checked the box, but I can't hear anything in there. There's no.
Okay. And Seamus, this one's for you as well, bro, because you got a pair from the Stash website. So did you get any extras or? Let us know, Seamus. Also, I think Soul Swag was asking about the Wizard of Oz SBs. Are you going for those?
I've already placed
of course, yes.
I've placed my entry into raffle Route 1. If you're watching, please. Yo, those SBs, right? I know I don't want to go off on a tangent, but those Wizard of VODs looks crazy, and from what I've seen in hand, the details are crazy, like crazy. So even if you're not going to wear it, honestly, as a collector's piece, it's amazing. I'll wear mine, obviously.
Yeah.
But bro, we've got the 95 on feet. I'm happy to report it is snug, but it's not tight. It's not tight. It's snug, and I don't mind snug. I prefer snug to extra room on the toe box. I mean, there's still, if I'm pressing down, there's still room on the toe box, but it's going to take a little bit of time to sort of break in, especially with that ripstop material and stuff. But it fits fine. I mean, I'll just do acrobatics here and lift my.
But obviously, just bear this in mind, chat. Like, me and Has both have narrow feet, so whatever we say, just take it with a pinch of salt. Like, obviously, that's all I've got to say. But yeah, and obviously, once you've broken them in as well,
definitely half size up if you've got bigger feet. As in, if your feet are not narrow and your feet are on the wider side, I would 100% say half a size up, maybe even a size up if you like it to be roomy. But for me, these fit perfect. They're snug. I like it. Yeah, if you've got narrow feet, I wouldn't worry too much if you've got true to size.
Yeah, man, that's promising, because even with most 95s, a lot of people say, oh, you need to size up or half size up, and they're trying to tell me in the comments. I'm like, listen, I can only give you my perspective. Like, I go true to size with all of my 95s. Like, I can't remember a time I haven't gone anything but. However, the stash pair has me a bit worried because of the added features like the tongue and the materials. But either way, it will work it out, man.
Also, Seamus asked me the other day, or he told me that his laces were kind of short on his ones. I did say he was size 13, so that might be the case. But having it on foot, it didn't really give me much room to sort of tie it up properly. It was like really tied up short. So they are slightly on the shorter side. Now, if we look at, again, I'll bring the unearthed over here. I've tied these up, and you've got even more space to tie up if you want. So the laces are definitely longer on your usual sort of 95s than these. I would say that. So Seamus, you do have a point. The laces are slightly shorter, so you might have to tighten up the shoe a bit to get more purchase to tie it up. Or alternatively, like Seamus, I think Seamus was looking for longer laces, maybe up to like 160 centimeters, just to have more purchase on it. So yeah,
I've noticed that with a few MX 95s now, even TNs. To be fair, like, it's like they've shortened the laces. I'm like I don't want to miss a lace hole because it looks a bit weird sometimes, but. Bro, you have to, man. Like, especially towards the top. If you sort of tie them up all the way to the top, you have to tighten them to get some sort of nice looking lace loops there. But yeah, it's something small, but it's definitely noticeable, man. It's weird. So yeah. So Seamus is saying he got a booklet from the Stash website pair. That's pretty cool, man. That is pretty cool.
From Stash, 9 times out of 10, you probably gonna get the booklet then.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. That's true. That is true. Let's see. Anyway, when they come in, all right. I think we'll move on then, man. I mean, the Stash 95s, whether you like them or not, you've been seeing them all week or the past 2 weeks. It looks like, because of the delay with the release. And yeah, overall, I haven't got them in hand. Has does, but from what I've seen, and I haven't seen any review to them, but from what I've seen in terms of IG and everything else, bro. They're slowly creeping up in my top 10, and it looks like a very Air Max 95 heavy list, but I'm an Air Max guy, man. I don't care what anyone says, it's my list at the end of the day. And we are going to do, like I said, our sort of top fives and stuff at the end. I've got to say it, bro. I'm not having no AE1s in my list. Yeah.
We check.
There's no AE1s in my list. I'm just saying, yeah. But yeah, let's move on anyway. So, Has, did you catch that little old show, the Sneakers Live Showcase in the week. Or was it Friday, I think? Friday or Saturday, I can't remember. But yeah, did you catch it at all or did you not?
It must be my internet or something, because I messaged you and I said, I'm trying to watch it. It's not loading up. I'm trying to watch it. It's not loading up. So I had to hear it from other people, what was being sort of showcased and stuff. And yeah, it looks promising, man. I mean, I think that's whatever they've showcased in that video is just sort of drop in the ocean. But it looks good, man, because we're getting the neons next year. That's what it seems like,
man.
And it's another banger from the vault, it seems.
Oh yes. Now there was a lot of other sneakers that were teased, but I couldn't care less about those, to be honest. When the 95 neons and another shoe we're going to touch on in a minute, as soon as they were like teased and shown, I think the Total 90s, the Total 93s, I think it is, or was it the freeze or the normal Total 90s? They were shown just before these two, I think it was. And I was like, wow, just going to show the Total 90s. So happy. Wow. And then the Hyper Blues, spoiler alert, was shown. But the one that stole the show for everyone, it looked like, or Air Max heads in general, was the neons. I don't know what it is for me, but I don't know if it's the pictures or the lighting in their showcase, but these look a lot more muted than previous pairs. I don't know. Maybe it's just the lighting in the pictures. Maybe it's just me getting on in terms of age. But bro, yeah, these are still a special shoe, man. I mean, that's what you saying. Definite cop.
Bro, come on, bro. How are you asking me if that's a definite cop? Come on, man.
Chat, let us know, man. Whoa.
This is a classic, a certified classic.
Can you guys see that?
I mean, if no one knows about the neon, then you need to look up the history, look up the neons, because these are absolutely a must cop, bro. It is a must cop. I mean, the first sort of, it's King of 95s. That's all I got to say.
Yes.
King of 95s returns to take the throne once again.
Mm-hmm.
And if you haven't had a pair of neons before, if you never copped a pair of neons, this is your time. Next year is your time. Yep. Honestly, take it from me and Erks as well. You will not be disappointed, honestly. No. And nearer the time, you're going to see a lot of hype around these shoes. You're going to see a lot of hype.
Yep.
For me, the cleanest of cleanest 95s. They just, everything about it aesthetically just works. And
that's it, man.
We've had great pairs like these stashes, unearths, this, that, and the other. You know, this timeless classic always stands out. You know how we always talk about like the Jordan 1 Chicago's or whatever, and it's always stood the test of time. Well, these are the same, but in the sort of world. So yeah, 100%, bro. I'm not even going to ask if you're going to cop, because that's a madness if I ask you that.
Yeah, I mean, if we go back, excuse me, we can see, if we zoom in, the PSI returns. Now, that is like the Nike Air on the back of a Jordan 4 or a Jordan 3 for us Air Max heads. If an Air Max 95 has got the PSI on the outsole, ultimate, you know, we're gassed, basically. So yeah, it's nice to see. Obviously, it's an OG colorway. It's OG neon green, after all. So it's going to be there. But yeah, I mean, they did... The guy, bro, I don't want to be that guy, but the guy who's presenting, bro, like, show some emotion, bro. Like, I don't know if you guys watched it, whoever tuned in or whatever, let us know. But it's like he's showing excitement with a straight face. I'm like, bro, like, where is Will? Bring back Will, bro. Like, show some emotion in these shoes. Like, it's like, yeah, I'm so happy to have these. Oh my God, like a must. And then it's straight face. I'm like, oh my gosh. I don't know, man.
I better not get excited. I better not show any emotion.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I don't know if it was just me. Let me know in the chat, because it was just like, oh my gosh, bro. Like, show some personality, man. Come on. And I get it. It's Nike. It's a big stage. So I got to give him some grace, but still, man. Do you know what I mean? You never know. Bro, it would not surprise me. Yeah. I was just about to say that. It would not surprise me he was an AI character with an avatar or some shit, man. I don't know. Excuse my language, kids. But yeah, guys, what are we saying? Double up? Are we copping? It's been a while. It's been, 5 years since we had it retro. bro, let's just hope this wasn't a big mess like the previous retro. And yeah, I think all 95 people, all Air Max heads are going to sort of reunite for this pair. Bit like the stash, but I think more popular, way more popular. But even non-Air Max heads are going to be flocking for these just because of the, you know, the history, nostalgia, everything else. And yeah, I hope they do something special with the box as well, though, because
yeah, it'll be great. It'd be great if they had a little nod to the fact that it's, you know, it's like the anniversary or whatever, you know, 5-year anniversary or whatever you want to call it. But it'll be nice to add a little nod to something, you know. But yeah, these are going to create a lot of hype, and anyone who's not a particular fan or aren't really into their 95s, or you may be a reseller, or you might be someone who's like opportunistic, wants to do whatever, there's going to be interest. And we're seeing the same thing at the moment with like the Wizard of Oz, right? Everyone was gunning Wizard of Oz SBs. I'm never going to wear these. These are rubbish. What's this about? This, that, and the other. And now, you know, videos have surfaced. People have been reviewing the shoes. Now you're getting a lot of interest from people that will never wear the shoes, but people can tell there's going to be some resale value in these.
Yep.
It's the same story with every shoe with a bit of hype around it and stuff. But bro, these deserve the hype. These absolutely deserve the hype because they sit on top of a long list of shoes that have come and gone, and these are like, you know,
they've always stayed.
That mountain, bro. Honestly,
this timeless. Is spot on, bro. Timeless. Like, I put these in the same echelon as Jordan 1 Chicago's, you know, white cements, black cements for the 3s and 4s, Air Max 90 infrareds, silver bullets, Persian violets for BWs, you know, so on and so on, ultramarines, all the sort of OG staple colorways that never, no matter what you do, like they'll always have love for. Like, we will always have love for them. You know what I mean? So yeah, it looks like summer 2025 or spring 2025. It says here. I'm sure I saw summer, unless that was the Hyper Blues. But yeah, either way, 2025, bro. I'm just praying, man. Please let us not see another, you know what, show like we did with the 2020 release, and also a bit of a mess with the stock of the Stash 95s as well, man. Because either way, you know what, ever so often there's a point where I'm like, I'm going to buy them early, even if I have to pay over the odds for either content or just because I want them, or both. Do you know what I mean? And I think these will sit in that category, man. If I can get these for about 250, 300 beforehand, just to do a bunch of content on, Broski's, just best believe I'm going to be doing that, man. So yeah, I'm excited. I just hope QC's all good and everything else.
Shout out to Wonton, man. He's absolutely spot on with his comment. The people made this shoe popular, not a celebrity. Man, that is 100% spot on, man. This has a unique place in the culture, and it's solely down to the people from the community and the culture. That this shoe has its place. You know, it's 100%, man. Shout out to Wonton.
Yeah, Wonton's had his Weetabix, bro. He's coming for Nike. He's on it. He's like, they better be right, bro. Otherwise, Wonton's turning up. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, obviously a lot of the comments spot on, man. I mean, when a shoe of this caliber means so much to the culture, we need it to be what it is, like, and what it should be, you know? So yeah, great comments. We're just going to move on very swiftly though, and we may come back to this, but another banger, another sneaker that a lot of people have been asking me about, like throughout 2024. This has been the most asked sneaker. When are the Hyper Blues coming out? I'm like, bro, I wish I knew. I thought it was going to be this year. It would have made sense because the Voltage Purples and the Pimentos came out, but it looks like they're spreading it out a little bit to next year. Spring here, it says again. So, bro, a lot of people aren't liking the gradient. A lot of people aren't liking the color, but I don't know, man. Yeah, I know. Like, it's a bit of a weird one. I don't mind it. I think it's the fade
for the OGs, man.
Yeah. I think it's the fade as well that they're not liking. Like, it's not as faded, or there's not as much gradient in it, and I think it's more of a muted yellow compared to past retros. But like the Sunsets, like the Voltage Purples, I feel like people will learn to love it, because when you're releasing the same shoe over and over again, it's going to get boring. So they have to make some slight tweaks to it. And as long as they don't mess with the DNA, then I'm fine with it, man. Hass, what are you saying, bro?
Yeah, 100%, man. I had the originals of these.
Nice.
You know, for me, it holds a special place in my heart.
Mm.
Am I going to go for this? Hell yeah, I'm going to go for these. You know, am I going to look at what the gradient is? Am I going to get out my little color book and try and match it to the OGs and everything else? No, I'm not. There's always going to be differences between OGs and the retros and previous versions. That's a given. You know, I've never seen a shoe retro like for like, even down to the ones that we say this is like, you know, it's nigh on perfect to what it was. No, it's not. They'll use different materials. They'll use different color grading.
That's it.
You know, there's always some sort of subtle difference. But for me, it's close enough, bro. It's close enough.
Yeah.
And like I said, for me, special placing. But there's a lot of memories wearing these shoes. When I do get this pair next year, everything's gonna come flooding back to me again. You know, same way with the Air Trainer Hirachis and other previous pairs that I've had. Man, these are super, super clean, man. I mean, I don't know how you can hate on these. You know, there may be people out there that are not really into their TNs or anything else, but for me, I think these are super. I'm glad they're bringing them back, and like I said, they're close enough for me, bro.
Yeah, man. Do you know what? As well, you got to remember, with a lot of the pictures in these studios when they're doing showcases or doing stock images or whatever, it's gonna vary, bro. Like, how many lights are in these studios? Like, I've got a big box light and 2 sort of panel lighting. I can't even imagine how much lighting goes into these studios. So always take the sort of color and the gradient and effect of the shoe being showcased with a pinch of salt again, because yeah, man, it's just wait for like official stock images and stuff like that to make a judgment. But
yeah, the biggest example for me is the Amamanier 95s, because how many photos we have of the Amamaniers under different lighting conditions, they look totally different, you know.
Yeah,
and let's not forget, people post this stuff. They sometimes post-process pictures. They increase the contrast, they increase the highlights, or they dim down the vibrance settings, or whatever they do. It always makes the shoe look different. And inevitably, when we get them in hand, we're like, wow, it looks so much different to what the pictures, because the pictures will never be true to what they look like. Even with the stashes, bro. Even with the stashes, you know, I was to put these next to a picture on my laptop, right? It will totally look different. And gradient and everything.
Yeah, that's true. And the thing is, I got
let's take it with a picture.
Yeah. No, you have to, man. And I kind of compare it to thumbnails for YouTube. Like, with YouTube thumbnails, you have to sort of make it vibrant. You have to make it stand out and make it eye-catching. And it's a bit like some of these images, you know, imagine retailers, apart from Nike Direct, like retailers are all competing amongst each other to get the most sales from a shoe, obviously. 1, to make the most money, and 2, to get more stock from Nike eventually. So, you know, they're all going to be trying to give us the best images to make it look the best on their websites and advertising. You know, it's all kind of all these little tricks and stuff like that, man. You always got to think about that too. But yeah, Hyper Blues, bro. It will be rude not to complete the Holy Trinity for me with the TNs. I was very like, how can I say? I was very reluctant to get TNs in the rotation, but once you get a couple, bro, it's hard to not, because the comfort isn't spoken about enough, in my opinion, and the OG colorways will always be the OG colorways, you know. So yeah, absolute banger, man.
JME 100% 2003s, banging.
Yeah. That's the one I remember.
Spot on, my bro.
Yeah, I remember my cousin having them, bro. That's what made me fall in love with this, and that obviously the OG colorways in general. It was around that period, around 2003. But I was too young to be allowed to wear them shoes, because they came with a reputation, a bit like the 95s. If you know, you know. These should have had a stash pocket. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, but yeah, big up the comments. Kill Switch, bro. It sounds like you had a good athletic childhood, man. Being able to wear these playing football, whew, madness. But man, is that actually Jamie? Big up, man. Big up. Shout out Skepta as well. But yeah, man, shout out to the person on the Discord who put the link up for the pimentos for 110. Yeah, see, this is what I'm saying. You got to join the Discord, man. We hook up with discount over there. Yeah, man. I mean, 2 fire and OGs in the game. Let's just say that. But if I had to pick one, and I'm going to ask you, Has, but if I had to pick one, and it's so sticky, bro, but it's got to be the neons for me. Just because, 1, I haven't had a pair in God knows how long. And 2, I'm still salty about the 2020 pair. So I need this pair no matter what. Even if, you know, I have to make room from the collection to get these. But yeah, bro, if you had to pick one, and I probably know the answer, but which one you going for?
Do you know the answer? Do you know the answer? Now, for me, look, for me, the neons, for me, head and shoulders above everything else, man. They just hit different. When they were released, right, these just hit different. And the hype and the craze, bro, I'm a big sucker, as you know, for like neon Volt colors. And these were that. These were that when they first come out. It was just, if you wanted to stand out, these are what you had on your feet. And don't get me wrong, the TNs, with TNs, you're standing out. But these were just like, these were it, man. If you, especially if you were from, you know, the ends or whatever, these were the shoes to have. You know what I mean? If you knew, sort of thing. So yeah, man. These 110s, yeah.
Yeah, chat. Let us know if you can only get one. Like, if it was only one. I know people are probably going to get both, one or the other, or neither. But if you can only get one, which one would it be? Let us know in the chat. Now, very quickly, bit of a obviously lackluster release compared to these two, but we're going to talk about a shoe that's been sort of teased here and there, and it's another Nigel, man. And I'm actually kind of it's weird to say, but I'm excited about these, man. A Jordan 1 Low Nigel Sylvester. Now, it's not the most exciting, you know, release or sort of teased collab, I guess, but I know where the comments are going to go with this one. Yeah. Begins with P, ends in Ander, but let's give it some time, you know, let's give it some time. Let him marinate. Let us get him in hand and whatever else. But yeah, is Nigel doing enough for you to look at these, or is it just like, right, I'm cool with the 4 RMs. I don't need this sort of Panda ripoff. Allegedly, you know, I'm just saying what the people would say.
Yeah, first of all, I think it's a bit unfair to call it a Panda ripoff. You know, it's a Jordan 1 Low. It seems like it's sort of off-white-ish in color. It feels and it looks more premium than your Panda Dunks, if you know what I mean. And there's certainly more details on the shoes. But when it comes to Nigel teaming up with Jordan, Jordan 1 Low, I don't know, man. I think this is like an opportunity for them now to sort of use the hype that is created around the J4s, the RMs, to perhaps pass it on to a different silhouette. So, you know, J1 Lows, I don't know, man. There's not a lot of hype around them unless it's a Travis at the moment. Can it create that same buzz that the Travis commands? I don't know. Obviously, he's had a lot of success with the J4 RMs. Can he do the same with these? I don't know. Because I think after this year, the Travis hype around the Jordan 1s are going to die down. I think there's going to be only 1 or 2 more colorways releasing, and that's going to be maybe this is, you know, Nike and Jordan's way of sort of, you know, thinking ahead. You know, what we're going to do after, you know, Travis is gone. Okay, we've got Nigel on our books. He's been a huge hit this year. He's you know, released the J4 RMs, and you know, they've sold out, and you know, his GRs have done well as well. Maybe we can continue that with a Jordan 1 Low. And I know for a fact this is going to create hype because it's Nigel Sylvester, and he's going to be collaborating on a Jordan 1 Low. Not a Travis. It's not going to be a Travis. It's going to be a Nigel Sylvester. And people are going to want that. People are going to be like, do you know what? I'm on that. So I think it's really clever. What Jordan and Nike are doing. Obviously, they're trying to sort of continue that success that he's had with the J4s, and I think they're just trying to account for the time when Travis's are going to sort of move away from the Jordan 1s, and then it's going to be like, right, let's bring in Nigel now and let him do his thing on these Jordan 1s. So I think it's quite clever. And what it's worth, I don't actually mind these. These look really smart for me. And to compare it to a Panda, yes, I know to the normal eye, it's going to be like whatever, but to anyone that knows will know, like, you know, if that's your thing.
The difference,
so for me, these look clean and smart, man. Especially with the little mini swoosh on the front as well, the red mini swoosh. If this is the final one that we're seeing here, I think it looks really cool, man. It looks really good.
Yeah, I've got to agree, man. I mean, obviously, the Jordan 1 Low this year, thanks to the mocha, has really won me over. Like, it's a lot more wearable than I first thought. Like, depending on what you're wearing and how you dress. I mean, this is one of those shoes, like, from the naked eye, you just think, oh, is that a Panda? Is that is that this and that? But for those who know, as soon as you see that sort of mini Nike swoosh, you're going to sort of know it's different. And people are talking about the Jordan 1 High that he had. I think that was the way he went with that shoe was they looked pre-worn or like they were overworn kind of thing to obviously replicate his BMX, style and whatever else. But that was cool, man. I mean, the 4RMs is kind of, you're in one camp or the other. You either rock with them or you hate them. There's no in between. For me, absolutely love them. And it's only because technically it's still Jordan 4, but they're way more comfortable. And the materials and everything else, man, I mean, it's not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but for me, yeah. And I feel like it might be the same with these. Now, I'm trying not to go too Jordan 1 heavy in the new year, just because I already want those Chicago Jordan 1 lows. The the Union collab with Fragment, that's also on the hit list. Shattered backboards, a bit, I don't know. I've got to decide yet. So, yeah. And with the amount of Air Max and Jordan 4s coming out next year, bro, I need to take out another credit card because it's gonna look it's scary. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, looks good. Chat, let us know. A lot of mixed signals, mixed bag in the comments though.
I mean, also, what you've got to think about as well is the J4 RMs were sort of designed for use with BMX, right? For bike riding and stuff. So they have a use as well as if you're not a BMX rider, they still look good, but with the J1s, with the J1 lows that he's proposing here, is it going to have anything to do with that field, if you know what I mean, like with BMX riding or whatever? Is he stepping away now to design shoes that are non sort of functional, if you know what I mean? So that's the other way you've got to look at it as well. No, some great points about this from the chat as well. Soulswag saying it has a pre-worn sole with the stains on them. That's pretty cool. The midsole, which is a bit more aged and stuff. And obviously for those who don't really clock it straight away, it has a bigger swoosh than a normal Jordan 1, low and high, to be fair. So man. Wonton, the shattered backboards are meant to be retro in next year, which is nuts, man. Some say it looks a bit desperate from Nike, but bro, we're calling for it. I mean, everyone loves the shattered backboard, so why not? So I love shattered backboards, man.
Yeah, exactly. Seamus Irk needs 2 jobs for these releases, bro. I've got 2 jobs, and I need another job. How about that? But feet pics. Bro, don't make me. Don't put thoughts in my head, man. Only fans for sneakerheads. That'd be nuts. But imagine I had the Bikey Air on this somehow. That'd be pretty crazy, man. Instead of like on the tongue or something. Do you know what I mean? Something different. Jamie saying MX 95 peak this year. Yeah, some fire releases. Mad considering next year is their 30th. Maybe Nike are going to blow up big on the 95s next year. Do you know what though? What's a bit weird, bro, is they sort of marketed the 95 as SBs, didn't they? Big bubbles, whatever. Now, towards the back on the midsole, it looks like the big bubble's back. It's not massively noticeable, apart from the back, obviously. But there's no indication of SBs on that shoe, which is so weird, man. And I don't know if it has been confirmed, but I've not seen anything other than early sort of leaks about it in the new year, early on in the year, I should say. But yeah, looks like they've dropped the SBs and just sort of stuck with the OG neon, you know.
The thing you've got to remember with such a mashup with SB and the 95, right?
Mhm.
I don't think any of the early leaked images we've seen are going to be nothing like compared to what the final product's going to be like. They're going to want to keep that under wraps. That'll be probably their, because you think about it, the SB line has been so successful for years and years and years since the early 2000s, right? It's been the line that's yielded one of the most for Nike, right? Okay, like it's been crazy successful, and for them to bring it out with the Nike 5, arguably probably the best Air Max silhouette out of all the Air Max series as well, better believe they're going to keep that under wraps. There's going to be no leaked images until at least a month or two beforehand. We're not getting nothing right now. Honestly, no one knows what it's going to look like. No one knows if it's going to keep 90% of the 95 aesthetics or the other way around. You know, we can only assume what's going to happen. But with it being the 30th anniversary, I think this is going to be their baby. You know what I mean? This is going to be what is going to be like the crescendo, maybe, and that's what my thinking is behind it. Because if you look at other shows as well, like Complex and everyone else, you know, people like Brendan Dunn usually, you know, they'll make passing comments about this, that, and the other. He's been really tight-lipped about things around the SB95 as well. Yeah, you know, so yeah, man, I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to happen, because for me, it's my favorite. One of my favorite silhouettes is the Nike SB Dunk Low. You know how mad. You know, the mad love I got for SBs is crazy, and 95 as well, bro. Just take whatever you need out of my pockets, and I'll live outside in a cardboard box for the next 2 months. You know.
Yeah, I think I haven't seen anything else apart from them early leaks. Wonton saying it could be just Waffle, which makes sense. Maybe just to create a bit of buzz around the shoe and stuff. But I don't know. But let's see, man. Let's see. Razor's got a good comment though. What's been your daily beta recently? Oh, for me personally, I've been just 95ing it out. I've been wearing the Essential Triple Black and also the grey reflectives, and also the Jordan 1 Low Mocha, man. Those three have been getting the most wear. Judging by the weather, I've got a sort of, you know the suede shoes, man. You look outside, you're like, nah, maybe for another day. 2 months later, it's still not another day. But yeah, Hass, what's been your daily beta or betas recently?
Yeah, Peaks 1000, Burgundy Crush, the winterized version. Been wearing those. I've been wearing my Air Humara, the black and grey ones.
Yeah.
Get better into that box, yeah.
I'll
try and look it out in a minute. But yeah, and also funny enough, I've worn these about 3 or 4 times this week. It's the J3.
Nice.
Yeah, I've kept them clean, obviously, but you know, with it being mostly leather, you can get away with wearing these in a bit of rain and stuff. So I've been wearing these. I've been getting good use out of them. Very comfortable, and yeah, man, guys and girls wear them, man. Honestly, so good, so good.
Yeah, man, I almost wore them.
Still sitting as well, by the way.
Yeah. I almost bought them out myself, almost unds them to IKEA the other day, but from what I was wearing, I was like, I don't know, man. Maybe let me just hold out. You know what I mean? 1 more week at least. But yeah, what we're going to do now, though, broskies, we're actually going to touch on a couple top 5s from us. I think we'll start off with top 5 best GRs of this year. It's a bit tough because some people say, oh, Jordan and Nike are a collab technically, like, but bro, it's not, man. It's for us, it's a GR still. Yeah. I'm gonna say if you want to put Jordans in, bro, you can. If it's your list, innit? As long as it's not a proper collab, then it all counts, man. Have you got your list ready, Hass, or do you need a bit of time on that one?
Oh, I've got my list off the top of my head, bro.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Chat. What I want you to do. Oh yeah, I thought so. Chat. What I want you to do first. As we give ours, you give one as well. Like, don't give us your whole list. Just go like one by one, because in that way it keeps it interesting. But yeah, you guys need to chime in with us too. So top 5 best GRs of the year, whether you cop them or not, doesn't really matter. And yeah, just give us one at a time whilst we go through ours. Doesn't need to be in any order. So yeah, man, Hass, I'll let you start, bro.
First one, Night SP Dunk Low Burgundy Crush, which is from the City of Love pack. Anyone know about the Burgundy Crush City of Love pack? So these, I'll tell you a bit about. When I was in Thailand earlier this year, can you hear me there? My camera's gone. So
Hass is having a mare today, bro. What's going on? But what I'll do, it's a Monday, man. It's a Monday. Let me try and get
Monday madness, people.
Yeah, it is. That's what they call it. Let me see if I can get them up whilst Hass is doing his camera. Yeah, Burgundy Crush City of Love. Oh man, that just screams premium. Yeah, we'll go. Yeah, bro, wonton. I'm telling you, man. There's some people that say it's a collab. I don't say that because it's not for me. But yeah, it's like saying Nike and SB is a collab. Like, no, bro, it's not. So Seamus is saying, Broski, if they did a 95 waffle next year, would you? Do you know what? Don't even put that thought in the universe, man. Imagine that.
A 95 waffle.
You know what they did with the TN waffle or Air Max waffle, whatever it was. Cure, mate. Can you imagine?
Not for me.
nah, never.
Not for me, bro.
So Trance is saying,
yeah, the Burgundy Crush for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, some might say it's not really, it's not really a GR or whatever. It's from the City of Love pack. It did come in, I think it did come in a quick strike box, but for me, technically, it's a GR.
Yeah.
And I saw these when I was in Thailand, the leaked images and stuff. I thought, wow, I've got to have these, man. I mean, I love Burgundy. I love the swoosh on there as well. In hand, it feels amazing. And for me, I had to switch up the laces just to be a little bit different. And then we put in.
Oh, yeah. That works.
Laces. And just gives it that extra little pop, man. This padding on the shoe as well. Amazing. So, yeah, these as a GR. I don't know if you can see. Can you see the shine around the swoosh?
Bro, I can't lie. The internet's not interneting right now. Yeah, we can see it slightly. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just mad. Absolutely crazy.
Yeah, that's a decent pair, man. Not gonna lie, that's a bit of a cheat code right there. But I'll give it to you. Yeah, some people are saying Unearthed 95s, New Balance 1960, Moonbeam.
Chameleons, Goblin Chameleons are Alexis Sablone, so that one won't count. But great pair. I've got that pair as well.
Yeah, I've actually got a couple at hand from my list. I'm trying to make sure my list doesn't spoil anything for the next list, but we'll go. All right, cool. We'll go because it's been said in the chat already. I know this is kind of cheating, but this is like, for some people it's top sneaker of the year, for some people it's top 10, top 5, whatever. But come on, bro, like it has to be done, innit? Like it has to be. It's technically, it is a GR, obviously, for me and a lot of people, but bro, they smashed it on this, man. Have worn it a little bit, and yeah, the leather's decent. I mean, look at that. You know what I mean? It's decent. It's not the best, but it works, man. It does work. So yeah, bread 4s for me, and I know for a lot of people, man. That's what you're saying. And by the way, we can say each other's sneakers, yeah. So there's no canceling each other out kind of thing. Oh, we lost you, Hass. Bro, Hass, he needs to have a go at BT, mate. because that is ET phone home, not BT. ET cannot phone home with that internet. Let me just tell you that one. But yeah, he's having a mare. He's probably gone to the missus. Stop watching The Desperate Housewives. Is he back on? Are you back with us?
Back on.
Hey. Yeah, did you see Hass had the bread fours out here? So that was next on mine.
Yeah, that was sort of a cheat code, though, bro. Yeah, that's...
No, but we can say each other's pairs, though. It's not like you can't say one or the other.
Yeah, no, the breads 100% are up there for me as well. It was probably going to be one of my top 3 GR releases of this year. But you know, if you're going to say the breads, I've got to mention the military blues.
Oh, okay.
Summertime was different vibes with those on, man. Honestly, and I know some people are going to say, "Bro, it's too hot to be wearing those Jordan 4s and all that." But bro, like, it's just got the summertime feels about it. You know, it's just
yeah.
For me, what a great pair, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, either one, the militaries or the 4s, bread 4s, both fire. But I think the militaries have been such a letdown for me. Not colorway, not how they look, so nice. But comparing the breads to the militaries, they're night and day in terms of quality and materials. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's a shame, man. It's a shame they didn't take the same care. I know ones are reimagined and whatever, but they could have done something in terms of quality anyway, something along the same lines, you know. But yeah, Hass, what are you saying next, bro?
Next one is going to be the big money savings for me. Just what? Look, that shoe could have been a collaboration. Period.
Yeah.
The amount of details in that shoe is crazy, and you know how they thought about the materials that they've used on it, the receipt on the inside of the tongue, down to the little rope laces. You got the wallpaper on the medial and lateral.
Yeah.
You got that sort of Tiffany blue outsole as well. That just and the hemp toe box, bro. This is like crazy, crazy. Have you seen the pair or held the pair or?
No, I haven't had them in hand. I've seen pictures and videos though.
Bro, honestly, it's so good, man. Honestly,
yeah.
It's like they've not, quality materials on there. Like it's nice, even down to the heel as well, where the Nike bit's written in red stick. It's just really nice. Got that retro feel about it. But
yeah,
man,
definitely, man. Definitely a nice pair. I love that hemp sort of toe box. So nice.
Yeah, it's like
very nice.
Almost like your nan's sofa, and then you've got like a little stitching bit on there, and such a cool pair.
It's just a quality, isn't it?
Bro,
excuse me.
If you said to someone that's a GR, if I didn't know about this, I'd think, well, like, who's collaborated on that? Because that looks sick.
Yeah.
Someone say to me like, no, bro, this is GR. Like, what?
Exactly.
Is that how GRs are coming out now? So yeah, man. It's for me, it's up there.
Yeah, it's a shout, man. I can't lie. Like, as much as I'm not an SB guy, I can definitely appreciate releases like this. Do you know what I mean? All right, next I'm gonna go with a shoe I've already spoken about. So yeah, man, the Mockers, really getting a lot of wear out of them this year, or since they've dropped, as you can tell. But this time of year, and I know the lighting's super bright, but the brown is always going to be browning. Do you know what I mean? Call it a panda from the top down. Don't really give a monkeys. It's just simple. It's a mocha, man. I mean, the high version was nice, but I'm not really a high guy when it comes to Jordan 1s. I've got a few, don't get me wrong, but I prefer the lows at the minute. And with the mockers, I got them under retail, so it makes it that bit sweeter. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, the low mocha 1s for me, or dark mockers, I think they're officially called. Yeah, bro, what are you saying next, Hass?
So the next one for me is going to be a Jordan 1 low as well. It's the year of the Dragon Jordan 1 low. This released all the way back in January this year. And the craftsmanship on this is just beautiful. I did change the laces to an SB laces.
Yeah.
To try and match it up with the overall aesthetic of the shoe. But it's just so nice, man. You've got like the satin sock liner there. Really touch and to look down to the edges of the tongue. Even you've got a nice little dragon logo just in the tongue.
Oh, that's the internet, bro. Haas, bro, what is going on today? Oh, mate. Are you with us?
My internet.
Chat, please, man. Go fund Haas. I'm gonna put a GoFundMe page for his internet. Please sort it out. What is happening, bro? You know why I'm laughing? Oh, bro, I didn't mean to clip the audio. You know why I'm laughing is because basically I have the same problem when I'm playing PS5. Like for some reason, bro, it just does not work. Jump on data. Yeah, if you got good data, your 5G, maybe hotspot it. I don't know. But is he with us? I think he's gone. Man, we'll get it on screen anyway. Hold on, is he back? It says he's loading on the side panels. Nope, he's gone. All right. So what was he saying about the laces and stuff? Oh, he's back. He's back. 1 second. You with us?
I can see. I can see you, bro. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. What I did was,
yeah.
Can you see me now? Can you hear me?
Yeah. I can see you. Yeah.
You can see me.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I only know, man. 50K. Yeah, old school out here. I don't watch that. Yeah, so I was talking about Jordan 1 Low, Year of the Dragon. Just without going into too much, just a crazy pair. You've got like the dragon skin on the toe box, just around the shoe overall as well. And you've got this nice sort of grey, luminous, almost translucent outsole as well. Just a really nice pair. And this one did come with a keychain as well, like Jordan keychain of the same thing inside. So I don't know what I've done with that keychain now, but great shoe, man. Great shoe.
No, very nice, man. Very nice. I think yeah, we got a few of the comments about the Wi-Fi, bro. Oh mate, school Wi-Fi. Taz is saying change your DNS. Oh yeah. Taz, I've actually changed the frequency channel of the Wi-Fi on the PlayStation, so it's fixed it. Instead of 2.4, I think I changed it to 5, and that, thank God, has fixed the internet for me with the PS5, man. Yeah, internet, I don't know, maybe it's because people are like home a lot more in the winter, like internet just goes weird here and there. James is saying
I've not had that issue before. Like, it's crazy. I know you had it at one point.
Yeah, it is weird.
Just going buggy and stuff, but yeah,
James is saying stop buying shoes and pay the internet bill. We'll do a GoFundMe page anyway for your internet, bro. Don't worry, we got you. The COD updates. Yeah, them COD updates are massive. But yeah. Right, let's move on to my next one. Yeah. All right, cool. We'll go with these. They were gonna make it anyway, but the black cements, I mean, bit of a cheat code really, because this is in everyone's top 10. Do you know what I mean? Iconic, one of the best colorways to one of the best shoes ever made. What hasn't been said already? What can I say really? I mean, what hasn't already been said rather. But yeah, I mean, quality, I know some people QC isn't the best, but it feels just like the Bread 4s. I mean, in terms of quality. I haven't worn them officially yet. I was very close to yesterday, like I was saying, but I went with the Midnight Navies, the Jordan 4s. So from what I was wearing, it made more sense. But yeah, man, these are going to be heavily in the rotation very soon. And the Amamanier Freeze, oh, man, every time I put one on, I try to put the other one on. I'm like, I really can't pick which one I like more. I know Hass is saying, bro, don't even compare. It's the black cements. But yeah, bro, they're both super nice. And both, spoiler alert, are in my top 10 for the year. Maybe joint, maybe different spots. But yeah, still, man, the black cement Freeze, they did a really good job. If you can get a good pair though, in terms of QC, if you can't, I know some people who have sent 4 pairs back and still haven't got a good pair that they're happy with. Best advice is, if you can anyway, go in store, try and pick a pair you're happy with, or yeah, man, I don't know what else to say really, to be honest. But yeah, Black Cement Freeze in my top 5 best GRs of the year. What are you saying, Hass? What's next, bro?
So if you will allow me,
yeah,
I'm gonna actually use the Unearthed, because it's not like a collaboration, so to speak. It was a sneakers exclusive, shall we say, rather than a collaboration. And for me, these, although they were exclusive, you can still buy these, by the way. The thought process behind this, the fact that it's based on natural erosion, and everything else, on the details on it, you know, how it explains everything. I just think it's a really, really dope pair. Very well executed. You know, we brought back the PSI on the bottom as well. Yeah, I just think these are incredible. One of my top 5s, to be honest.
Yeah,
one of my top 5s. And it's not even a collaborative pair. It's in my opinion, it's a GR. But
yeah, it is. Yeah,
beautiful, man. It's beautiful. It's one of those pairs which, when I spoke to you before, when I first put it on, it was like, bro, I can't stop looking at my feet. You know, I can't stop looking at these shoes. They just look so good, like crazy. But love this pair, really cool. And if we're gonna say these are GR, then this is definitely in that conversation, man.
Yeah, that made my list as well, bro. I can't lie. And we have similar taste anyway, so that was always going to make it. Quick question though. James is saying Black Cement Freeze over Bread 4s. Now, no wrong or right answer. You're either a 4s guy or a Freeze guy, or I guess both, but I feel like people always lean more towards the other, one over the other. Hass, I kind of know, because I know what your top spot is for the year. You've mentioned it before, but now the Black Cement Freeze are out. Any change, like one over the other, or is it like, oh, it's a tough one to call?
Nah, for me, the Bread 4s reimagined were so well executed. Like, it was perfect for me. When they said it's a reimagine, I thought, okay, let's see what you've got. It was a reimagine and more.
Yeah,
they got it spot on, bro. They got it spot on with the materials, with the comfort, even the shape of the shoe. Everything was spot on for me. Like, it's just the perfect shoe, all-round shoe for me this year. Is that Bread 4 reimagined, man. Honestly, it's a great shoe. It is a great shoe. And I love the Black Cement Free, don't get me wrong, but those Bread 4s are a different level, man.
Yeah. I know what you're saying, man. I can't argue with that, to be fair. I think, what's my top 10? Wait. What did I have over the other? Oh, you know what? In terms of my overall top 10, which I'm going to make a video on as well. That's why I'm doing 2 parts of this video. Doing 2 parts of our top 10, one next week, because I want to time it where they sort of drop in the same day or whatever. But anyway, yeah, there's one spot between them. So one is number 3 and one is number 4 in terms of my overall top 10 for the year so far, until I get the stash in. But we'll see anyway. We'll see. But yeah, man, I mean, there's no like right or wrong answer. Both as iconic as each other. It's just, for me, I'm a 4s guy. Like, I've always been a 4 guy. My first Jordan as a teenager. It's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't want to spoil it, but yeah, both super fire, man. Both super fire. Now I'm going to go a bit left field with my next GR of the year. And it was an Air Max Day Drop. Pow, pow. The Air Max Royal Volts, Air Max 1 Royal Volts, big bubble. I mean, I'm scared to wear them because of the mesh, but summertime, these are going to be rinsed. I'm telling you. Yeah, super bright in the studio, so forgive me. But I like it, man. I know these tanked. I know the resale prices are rock bottom for these, but I really don't care, man. I mean, I missed out on the red pair when they officially dropped 10 years ago, and then this was kind of like a nod to that. And it's blue and Volt, weirdly enough, works on this shoe. I know for some people it doesn't, but for me it does, man. And I'm a sucker for Volt. I mean, the little accents like the Air Max Day on the tongue, 326 there, and that sort of tag on the sock liner there too. I don't know if you can see that in there. Yeah, man, so many nods to show a unique release, and for it still technically to be a GR. You know, I know it's an Air Max Day exclusive, but similar to the Unearthed, is still a GR. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man.
The word is exclusive. So you know,
yeah. Air Max Day, yeah, Air Max Day exclusive. So I feel they have a Fenerbahce vibe. No, don't say that, bro. That's gonna ruin this shoe for me, man. Because I'm a Gala guy. Do you know what I mean? I'm a Gala guy, man. But yeah, I mean. The thing that doesn't work in this sneaker's favor, and a bit like the Bread 4s, is they came out so early on in the year, and the military blues, to be fair, that over time, shoes like this or shoes that get released earlier on in the year get pushed to the back. And all the ones that get released sort of later on in the year, it's like albums, you know, like for the Grammys and stuff, they get more noticed if they get released towards the end. But yeah, bro, that's another one for me. What's your next one, bro? What are you saying? What are we on now? 4? This is your 4th one.
I think this might be. Is it my 5th one coming up?
1, 2. 1 second. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so your 5th one. Yeah. I think anyway. What did you have? Wait, Burgundy Crush.
Right.
Jordan 1 Low. Was it Chinese New Year?
Yep. And
Big
then
Money Savings. Unearthed.
Yeah, so this is
5th one. Yeah.
So this was a big toss-up between 2 for me. Okay.
All right.
And I'll grab the other one as well, because it was a bit of a toss-up. So it was a toss-up between these 2.
Oh, okay.
But for me, the Big Money Design Japan Vomero 5 for me edges it over the Nigels, simply because I just feel like there's more details with this. It's more different to your usual Vomero 5. There's more changes, if you know what I mean. Now these for me, Nigel Sylvesters, these are GRs, but they just look super clean. Lovely green sort of shade there with the off-white laces, which I've replaced the originals with. I think this works really well, and I love these as a GR. These look great and they look really smart. But the final spot's got to go to these, just because like the comfort level is insane. You've got that dramatic large Nike swoosh there, which sort of wraps itself around the shoe. You've got nice colors that are easy on the eye, the light blues, your beige. You've got really, really nice materials on the front as well. Nice suede, hits like sort of furry suede. Bro, these for me are amazing as a GR. Amazing what they've done with this. They've changed it up so much that you wouldn't think it's automatically, you wouldn't think, oh, it's a Vomero. It's even down to the heel here. You know, you've got that hard sort of encapsulated heel. It's just
definitely off-white vibes, isn't it, to it? Yeah,
it's just amazing what they've done with it, even down to that bit there. You know, like soft plastic, but it just feels nice, man.
Sorry, bro. Has it got any 3M on the shoe?
Yes, it has. It has got 3M. I think it's stitched into these bits here on the sides.
Okay.
But I've not really looked at it, so I do think it does. I might be wrong, but I think it's in the stitching inside here. So, right. And also on this little pulley tab here, it goes all the way down. So that's definitely a 3M hit right there. And also on the back. So yeah, really clever design, really cool design, and I've got a lot of use out of this year. I mean, I've worn it so many times.
especially during the summer as well. Just so comfortable, man. So comfortable. And it looks great as well. It's one of them ones where you look, oh, what's that? It's like a massive swoosh on that. It just looks so cool, man. But yeah, that is definitely up there for me as well as one of the best GRs.
Yeah, bro, can't argue, man. And just on the topic of Lorenz, no, it is Lorenzo. Basically, he's got something coming up in January the 13th from the Grapevine. Not saying where I heard it from, but I can't say the brand just yet. But he's got something happening on the 13th of Jan. Just keep it locked on his Instagram and stuff like that. But yeah, man, it's going to be another banger. And I can't believe the 95s came out this year. It feels like last year or the year before. I can't believe it. That's mad. Yeah. Okay. So my final one, what did I have down? Because I had a couple that you had, but I might go a bit different. Yeah. See, I had the Unearthed as well, to be fair.
You got a substitute?
I do, but I've shown it before, technically. But it's the Air Max Plus Sunset. It's over there. But I could equally put in the Voltage Purples as well, because they're both together, like equally loved for me. Even though the Pimentos or Sunsets, you know, they're both, well, that's been worn the most out of the two. But the Voltage Purple, man, I do really like them. I do really like them. Right, we're going to fly through. We are almost 2 hours in. Another top 5, or technically top 10 to 6, is basically our first part of our top 5 of the year. But we're starting from the bottom up. And Hash, you with us? Are you still with us?
Yeah, I'm here, bro. I'm still alive, bro. Don't worry.
Just checking, man. Just checking. Yeah, Seamus, how did you know, bro? The Sandbar is definitely number 1. The Wells Bonner, Specials, all the Adidas. It's full of Adidas, to be fair. The 1 hour I've been waiting for has to come back online. He's back with us. He looks better now. But yeah, okay. So it's a bit of a weird list for me because things might move around for the next week or so. There is still more releases coming, I guess. And the only one that stands out to me is the Velvet Browns. Now, I'm going to start off at number 10. Remember, it's 10 to 6. I'm going to do the next part next week. Number 10 for me, bit controversial, but it's the Trophy Room Jordan 1 Low. I know people are going to say backdoor this and, you know, whatever. I get it. And it shouldn't really take away from the shoe, but it does because you can't really get them. That's the annoying thing. Bit like the Jordan 1 highs that he did. You know, I just like the look of the shoe and the whole unique vibe of it. The OG cut kind of thing with the Chicago colorway and black toe and whatever else like you can add in there. You know, it's so cool. It's just you can't get your hands on the pair for a decent price. So yeah, starting off my top 10 is the Jordan 1 Low Trophy Room. Could be some wiggle room to move that out, but as far as what I'm sticking with for now is that at number 10, bro. But yeah, Haas, what are we saying, man? What starts off at number 10?
So for me at number 10, this one was an easy one. And it has to be these bad boys here. Nice. Yeah, for me, I wanted these at the turn of the year when I first saw the leaked images. I love the canvas materials on there, and the laces, the lacing options you get on it, and the fact that I forgot her name now.
Nina Chanel.
That's it. Chanel Abney. What she's done with this shoe, I think, is incredible. Down to the details on the back. As we all know, she had a collaboration with the Jordan 2 silhouette when she first released. I worked with Nike, which wasn't so good. It was really underwhelming. But she's come on leaps and bounds with this one. It's very pleasing on the eye. For me, this was an easy number 10 for me. The materials are great. You've got a lovely leather sort of sock liner here, which is really sturdy. Down to the Jordan stitch in there. It's just
everything about the shoe for me just works aesthetically, and it stands out from your usual sort of Jordan 3s, you know, simply because of that switch up on the materials, the canvas. It's just really earthy for me. So yeah, I like these sort of colors. I like earthy colors as much as I like my neon volts and everything else. And that switch up on the heel, you know, the grassy sort of Nike Air, I think just cut it for me. So yeah, these are number 10 for me, bro.
Nice, man. And to be fair, that's made a lot of people's top 10. So I can't be mad at that, man. It's like the details, the care that's been gone into it. I know colorway wise, a lot of people aren't really feeling it, but they still can appreciate the shoe, you know, because of the care and stuff is that's been gone into it. Right. Next at number 9 for me, no surprise, this has made my top 10. Pow. It's a gully one. It's a gully one. It's a gully one. Pow. The gully grays. And with the other, we didn't even talk about the black pair that drops, or the sort of New York drop that they did.
Yeah, we'll get into that, bro.
Yeah, briefly. We are going to talk about that. But yeah, the Cortez Air Trainer Huarache Gully Grey, as gully as you want, as gully as you want to make it. Camo, gum hits, the extra bits and bobs, the strap with the Alcatraz logo there. Air Trainer Huarache for me is goated. It's sort of like a cult classic over here in the UK and London, but the rollout, the release, you know, the whole marketing and everything adds to the whole like aesthetic and the feel of the release, you know, releasing the password at 7 or being able to enter the website at 7 o'clock. All the little merch that came with it. I got the grey t-shirt somewhere, which I'd have worn, but yeah, that's defo made my top 10 just because of culture, nostalgia, and the shoes fire, man. I mean, the white is more wearable, arguably better looking, but that's the one I'm going for because I don't have the white pair. And yeah, before we move on though, bro, we do have to talk about the Hair Trainer Huarache, the black one. I want to like it. I really do, but bro, yeah, has to talk to me, man. Whilst I get this on screen, talk to me, man. What are you saying?
You know, it's a mystery for me. It's a mystery why Clint's gone with the pony hair, but I suppose this one for me is going to appeal to both men and women. If you know what I mean, and more so women. I would say that, you know. I don't know, man. For me, if I get these, it will just be to complete the pack so that I can have all three, complete the pack. And yeah, I don't mind pony hair, but I just don't feel like it's right on these shoes. But I can appreciate the design. I can appreciate that, you know, this one will appeal to more people than what the other two will appeal to. But
yeah,
I don't know, man. I don't know the thinking behind the pony hair. I mean, we could have just had like your normal synthetic leather or you know, any kind of leather, or maybe, you know, nubuck, whatever you want to call it. You know, we could have had anything else but pony hair. But you know, I suppose you wanted to sort of cause a bit of
controversy.
You know, I don't know. He just wanted to maybe a bit of controversy. You know, they are quite polarizing in the sense that not everyone's going to like them, but yeah, man, I don't know. It seems to have got decent attention over in the States. People have been lining up outside in New York to get their pairs. So yeah, man, maybe in a few years to come, it'll be like, you know what, these will be worth quite, you know what I mean? People will be like, oh, they're a bit different to your usual Huaraches and stuff. So, yeah. I don't know. They'll have a market, but I definitely prefer the other two over these, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I think, bro, I can't, man. As much as I love the brand and what Clint's done, and the other two colorways, like both of them could easily made the top 10 no matter what colorway you choose. But this, yeah, nah. The marketing was probably the best thing about it and the release, because I think they did a thing where there's certain newsstands in New York, and if you go there, you find this newspaper, you get like a subway ticket or something, and it takes you to a place you're able to buy the shoes. So unlike Manny Mays, the first 100 people that made it there, you could win them, the light bone pair. This one you had to buy. And I think that's what boosted people to like the shoe more, because obviously it's a vibe, you know, it's an event, it's exciting. You got adrenaline rushing, you get to meet Clint, most likely. Whoever else is there, I think FD from the future was there, and probably other entourage from Clint and Cortez. And yeah, probably other celebs and whoever else is in with the brand. But yeah, man, it's just what could have been is the heartbreaking thing. You know, like when you kind of, what I initially thought was all sneakers were going to be nubuck or suede, whatever it is. Happy that the white pair was changed. Great. But when I saw this, I think we spoke about on the live stream last week, like, yeah, nah, bruh. It's not for me, but I can appreciate it. You know, it's just not for me.
Yeah, for me, like, I would have liked it to not dominate most of the shoe, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
and I think
exactly.
Like the pony hair just dominates most of the shoe, and I would have preferred if it was like maybe just on the toe box area as a little gimmicky sort of thing, or whatever, you know. But the fact that it's the main aesthetic of the shoe, I don't know, man. For me, it's just a bit too much, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I'm with you.
But I'm not saying it's a bad shoe. I'm not saying it's a bad shoe, or you know, I wouldn't ever wear it. It's just I wouldn't necessarily wear that with most things that I got. You know, maybe I don't know. It's not saying, it's not giving me the same vibe as the other two, if you know what I mean. It's not giving me that. Yeah. It's giving a different sort of edge, but not the right sort of edge. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Listen, man, I'll say it straight. I'm Turkish, bro, so I've got enough hair on my body to worry about a flipping hairy shoe. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I like the idea. I just think, like you said, Has, bro, if there were certain panels with it, like just a little hit, maybe even a Nike swoosh that's sort of stitched in on the toe box, for example, like there. If they did that in Pony and then the rest, whatever, I could get with that. Like, there's other shoes I've had. What was that shoe? The Vapor Max Evo, where they had all different panels giving nods to different Air Max, OG Air Max, like the Warhawks, not OGs, but like iconic Air Max colorways. And yeah, that had some sort of pony panel on there, pony hair panel. So I didn't mind that. It's just when it's too much, bro, it's just, yeah, man. And then imagine when it does get dirty or it rains, and then does the dye come out of the hair, or like, I don't know, man. I don't know,
bro. But these ones must come with a little comb or something as well. You can just stop and comb it a little bit, you know, or something like that.
Yeah. Well, one ton saying, bro's talking about pony hair with Visties on the shelf. Nah, that's different though, bro. That's, you know what I mean? I get that, but that's different. The Visties are like, they're cute, innit? Like, they're nice. These look like...
You got some good eyes, bro.
Yeah, I can't even see that, bro.
I'm saying you got some good eyes, bro. Yeah, it's just directly behind me.
Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna move on. Just to answer Jamie's question. No, I didn't go for those Puma Turkish ones, actually. The End collab. Has, did you? I don't think you did.
Which one, sorry? The Turkish Pumas? No.
Yeah.
I think there was a 300 released. So they were really, really rare. So I've not even seen any online, sort of. So if I did have those, then it would just be purely just for nostalgic value, not necessarily to wear or anything. I'm not really a massive Puma fan, but yeah, man. Yeah. And Soul Swag, yes, I'm gonna hit you up about those mummies. We've got a bit of a agreement, maybe. I might be getting the 95 Torontos, and Soul Swag might be supplying me with something else to replace them with. So we'll see what happens.
Nice. Yeah. For those who don't know, Soul Swag, again, one of the best places to get your shoes, man. Reseller, but bro, he knows his stuff, and he has probably the best prices I've seen on the market where some people question, is something going on here? Do you know what I mean? But honestly, I can vouch, like, great guy. He hooked us, well, most of us up with the 95 stash going for under retail or retail price on StockX beforehand. We spoke about it before on the live chat, on the live stream today. But yeah, without him, we wouldn't have copped early on StockX, and without me being notified, I wouldn't have told you guys on Instagram. So whoever copped beforehand, it's down to Soul Swag. So follow him on Instagram and everywhere else, man. But yeah, we'll move on from the hair trainer hierarchy, the hair ones. Where were we? So it was Juhas, wasn't it? Your third, or technically your, was it seventh?
That was my second.
Yeah.
No, this is my second one I'm going to show now.
Oh, yeah. So you're eighth or ninth.
So
ninth, yeah.
My ninth, yeah. So in ninth spot, I wanted to put these higher, right?
Yeah.
But there's just too many shoes. It is the Saucony or Saucony Omni Pro 9s J-tips.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these for me, absolutely amazing. They did release the other colorway as well, which was, I think, blue soles or purple soles. I went for the sort of more pink color with the beige. These for me are great, man. Storytelling, the details, even down to the insoles. You know, you got, it says you should make a to-do list for today inside. I don't know if you can see that, but it's just inside there.
I think it's freezing up, bro. Can't lie.
Bro, I think, you know, when it freezes up, it's when I put the shoes up to the camera, it freezes up for some reason.
Bro, just listen, you need to take the Lahmacun off the router, bro. The Lahmacun is blocking the router from your laptop.
I don't know. Bro, I'm baking the Lahmacun on the router, man. We, you know, just trying to save on that gas. You know what I mean?
It's getting hot.
Yeah. But yeah, look, let's keep it short and sweet. Omni Pro 9, Saucony, absolutely amazing shoe. Definitely goes into my top 10 at number 9. And it's a non-Nike shoe as well. So great shoe, really comfortable. So many little details on here, even down to the honeycomb toe box. Really cool. I don't want to put it next to the camera because it might, you know, go all blurry. But yeah, really cool shoe, man. Number 9.
Yeah, great shoe, man. And I'm a Nike guy, but when shoes like that come out, you know, often even like some honorable mentions like 1906R Basement Pack, very nice. The Marvel Kith collab, super clean as well. I know that made a few people's top 10s. No Adidas over here. I'm sorry, but it's just not my bag, man. I appreciate the brand. I appreciate a lot of what they've done, but there's not a single Adidas sneaker I could think of to put in my top 10 the past few years, bro. Like, honestly, I'm just not that guy, man. I'm sorry. But I'm moving on to a shoe that I don't think we've missed a live stream talking about the shoe and checking the prices. Has, you know where I'm going with this one. The Air Max 1 Pata Chlorophyll. This could have easily been top spot. This could have easily been top 5. It's just, for me, I haven't got the shoe. A lot of you know the story by now with the sneaker. I'm still sorry.
I'll put it up for you, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, you please, man. Please do. I missed out on EA, and then I missed the email about EA. That's what annoyed me, and then missed out on the release. I'm just not willing to pay the resale prices just yet. Excuse me. But yeah, still fire colorway, man. I mean, one of the best ever when we're talking Air Max sneakers, Air Max 1s, and Pata releases as well. Iconic, man. You know what I mean? It's one of those shoes where people were scared that they bought it back for the 20th anniversary since the original. And I think they did well, man. They did well. I think they did the right amount of stock numbers to the point where only those who wanted them could get them. And even if you pay in resale, it's not too bad. I know it's pricey, but, you know, compared to what they could be, yeah, easily could have been a way higher on my list. But that is, for me, number 8. Number 8? Yeah, number 8. So, yeah, man. Has, what you saying, bro?
Bro, I don't want to say nothing when you said it, but I actually had it at number 8 as well.
Ah, okay. Nice.
I did
did have it at number 8 as well. I obviously I haven't spoken to you about your list beforehand or whatever.
Yeah, we haven't.
It was actually number 8 as well. So yeah, just to reiterate what you said as well. For me, it was a classic that they sort of brought back to life, and they've done a really, really good job with it. The materials are A1, and no QC issues for me at all. I just think it's one of those ones where if you love the brand, if you love what they're all about, and you know you've been with them from day one, and you've seen all the stuff that they've done with their shoes, clothing line, these ones are a no-brainer. And I think for such a clean shoe, you know, what come with it is amazing. You know, it's not one that's going to be worn all year round, but definitely a summer banger. Yeah. Such a great shoe, man. Such a great shoe, and I'm really desperate for you to get these shoes. I really am, simply because you know we've got the story behind the whole launch day, you know, and it's just going to be such a moment for you, bro. Honestly, I believe you'll get your pair.
Yeah, I will, man. I think it's just a matter of timing. Do you know what I mean? Sorry, Hass, I got to do this one. Smash that like this. Has his internet. Come on, broski, smash that like button.
Man, please.
He's run out of data. Yeah, bro.
All the likes I can get.
Honestly, mate. Honestly, I think it's just a matter of time, man. With the chlorophylls, I'm not in a rush to get them because I know I won't be wearing them anytime soon in this weather. You know, but I think as the new year comes around, as you know, the weather gets better for a week or whatever at the year, I probably will get them, man. It's just a matter of timing, a matter of maybe eBay having a voucher or StockX again not doing their fees. I might end up getting them, man. But yeah, bro, I think Soul Swag again, bro. This guy, he'll probably have him in. He has a lot of stuff in, which is for good prices as well. So yeah, but yeah, so that was your one.
Lord's work, man.
Yeah, honestly, follow him, man, because he's killing it. Honestly, he's killing it. What was my number 7? Okay, so yeah,
bro, you're gonna see Soul Swag on his sleigh for Christmas, going over everyone's chimneys, delivering those shoes.
I'm telling you, man, he's that's his Christmas present to everyone with the prices. All right, so my number 7, is these. Pow. Talking about Travis Scott. The medium olives, finally got my black laces in there. And yeah, bro, honestly, 100 times better, man, with the black in there. But I know people are going to say, oh, it's all hype, it's all this, it's all that. But for my color palette and my tones, like as you can tell, I love greens, love muted color, pastel colors as well. But bro, love this shoe, man. And I know I paid resale and I don't regret it because out of all the Travis releases and everything else, this was the most affordable, but at the same time being the best looking for the price. Canaries, not for me. Can appreciate it, but nah. This is definitely one of his best colorways in terms of the Jordan 1 Low. I'd say maybe top 3. So yeah, for the resale prices, weren't too mad at what I paid. Got a bit of discount on eBay too, so that adds to it. And yeah, man, I mean, not worn them just yet. I'm just waiting for the new year. Yeah, man. Lovely, lovely pair. The medium olives. What are you saying, Hass?
All right. So I think I'm on my... Was that your number 6 or number 7?
Number 7. Number 7, yeah.
So these are my numbers. Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
10, 9... No, these are number 8 or 7. Which one is it?
This is your number 7. Who went first? Wait.
Right. Number 7.
Did I go first? Hold on. Let me double check. I went first. Yeah. So it's your number 7.
Yeah, so my number 7 has to go Air Max 1.
Okay.
But these are the orange ones, which were only exclusive to the USA. So I don't want to get too close because the internet, guys, I don't want it to drop off. But yeah, the story, we all know the story behind these. You know, we went crazy when we found out that the Huffs were going to release the green ones. Me and Erkin, to get ahead of everyone, we wanted to sort of get it in early doors, went through the Huff website.
Yeah.
And I then thought to myself, do you know what? I've got the opportunity
to get the orange pair, which isn't releasing here, and then I'll try for the green pair when it releases over here. So I managed to get the orange pair. I really love this shoe. It looks great on feet. Just that orange hit with the grey panels and, you know, the dark grey, smoky grey. Just a lovely pair, man. Lovely pair. I would have put the pink pals ahead of this if I had them in hand, but I'm only going for pairs that I've got at the moment. So yeah, these are number 7 for me. Such a great man, such a great pair of shoes. And there was a lot of buzz behind these when they first released. You know, that there was a big marketing campaign. You know, you had Bones the dog, you had loads of stuff going on sneakers, this, that, and the other. And yeah, I'm just glad I got these ones. So all that's left for me is just to pick up the pink pals, and then I've completed the pack altogether. But yeah, these definitely are number 7. Really underrated. The green ones are going under retail at the moment. They're on sale. There's no love for the green ones at the moment. I don't know why. I think they're great pair of shoes.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, these ones for me, number 7.
Yeah, man. Still one of my regrets of the year, not going for the orange instead of the green. But yeah, we move, we live and learn. So I can enjoy them through Haas. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, great shoe, man. Not mad at that number 7 spot. All right. So my 6th and final for the part 1 of top 5 of the year. Well, part 2, I guess, whatever it is a shoe we've slightly mentioned, and one that probably might not make a lot of people's list, but it's my good old mate, Nigel. Sir Nigel. Good old Nige. The Nigel Sylvester 4RMs. I know people might not like it. People might love it. Couldn't give a monkeys, mate. Honestly, love this sneaker. Really like the comfort on this. The cut of it as well was thrown off of it by the pictures. Didn't like the cut. But when they're on foot, with some nice baggy jeans, whatever, shorts as well, they look absolutely fire. Worn them a few times now, and bro, honestly, if not the comfiest Jordan 4, technically it's still a Jordan 4, one of the comfiest, you know, and that little swoosh there, bro, love it. And the premium materials, man, it's like that two-tone, do you know what I mean? Look at that. Oh yes, look at that. So yeah, a lot of work's gone into this collab that you can tell. Hopefully the first of many. I know we've got the Jordan 1s coming out next year, but I'm here for this, man. I'm here. Give Nigel a proper Jordan 4 as well. See what you can do with that. But definitely a Nigel stamp on the sneakers, on the sneaker collab. So yeah, man, love it. With the Bikey Air as well. And the box, bro. And the box. All these little bits, the stickers, the tissue paper. You know what I mean? So yeah. That's my number 6. Haas, what's next?
Right, nice. So, coming in hot on your heels, I've gone with a pair that not many people have sort of gone for. Maybe they did. I don't know if they sold out or, you know, if there were still pairs left. But last time I looked, there wasn't many pairs left. So this is the Air Max 1 collaboration with Jacquemus, which is a French fashion house. And they've just given this Air Max 1 the premium feels, man. Honestly, everything about this shoe is just so premium. But aside from the amazing materials that they've used here, the amazing sort of what do you call it? Suede and like the hemp material across the shoe, they've switched up a lot of things on the shoe. So if you look at the outsole, like I'll start with there, you've got the round circles on the outsole. On the opposing pair, you've got squares on that one as opposed to the circles. Same with the hang tag, you've got a square hang tag on the other one. You know, even down to little metallic swooshes. And they've done something that, you know, hasn't been done before, which is the air unit. So they've boxed it off. So you've got a rectangle air unit on this. And then if you go onto the medial side, you've got a small sort of round pocket there for the air bubble. So a lot of changes on this shoe, even down to the heel tab. You know, you've got that synthetic sort of leather across the heel, which says Jacquemus, and the other one says Nike Air. you know, down to even the lace tips. You know, the lace tips are sort of, you can't take these off because you've got plastic leather, sort of patent leather stitched into it, so you have to snip it off if you want to change it. I've got no issues with that. But these are so unique, and I love things that are unique and have their own personality and just look different to the norm. So for me, these are going to be number 6, 100%. I absolutely love these. I've worn them once. People have asked me about them. Friends have asked me about them, where, you know, people that might not be so clued up about shoes, where'd you get these from, this, that, and the other? And, you know, sometimes that's what it's all about, you know, creating conversations and things. And this one certainly does that, you know, it creates that conversation and spark and that curiosity in people just to know, you know, what it's about. So yeah, man, these are for me very underrated, very underrated. They didn't have the same hype as other shoes, but to say that these are Air Max 1s is just nuts, you know. So much changes the shoe. I like the fact that they've gone so bold on it, you know, they've been so brave with it, you know. So yeah, man, these ones definitely out there.
Seamus tonight has got to get the award, bro, for comments of the night, because he's been giving them one-liners, whether it's about your internet, bro, or Giacomo. And now, for those who don't know, Giacomo, I swear it's that clothing company that does like triple XL stuff or something. Or am I bugging out? I know it's like
it's a plus size. I think it's a plus size. But then again, Seamus probably shops from Giacomo since he's got size 13 shoes. So.
His size 14. He has to get socks from there. His socks are from Giacomo, bro. Oh, mate, that's hilarious. But yeah, no, he's got them one-liners tonight, man. But yeah, fire, man.
Full love, man.
Absolute fire shoe, fire colorway. And if anyone can pull him off, it's Haas, bro. Like, he loves a loud shoe, loves a loud lace swap. And yeah, he can definitely pull him off. Great, man. So, okay, so just a recap. Like I said, we're just doing 10 to 6 today. We're going to do the top 5 next week, just to keep it interesting. Maybe give a chance to a couple sneakers to move up on the list or move out or move in, whatever. And yeah, man, gives me time to make my top 10 sneakers video anyway for the channel. But just to recap, number 10 for me was Trophy Room Jordan 1 Lows. Number 9, Gully Gray Air Trainer Huarache. 8 was the Pata Chlorophylls. Should have been higher, to be fair, but yeah, the salt has just let me down on that one. So we'll move on. Medium olive Travis 1s, lows. And yeah, number 6 is the Nigel Sylvester Driveway Grey RM 4s. It could have been the fence greens, but yeah, I don't know. I prefer the grey, man. I don't know what it is. But yeah, Has, just run a little recap on your 10 to 6 for me, bro.
Yeah, so number 10 for me was the Nina Abney Chanel's. Absolutely great pair. And then we had the Saucony Omni Pro 9s as my number 9. And then hot on the heels of those ones. Which one did I say was my number 8? Because I'm sure I've only put 4, because I put down the Orange Huffs as my number 8, and then straight after that was the Jacquemus.
I swear you said one more though. Unless I think that was the GRs, didn't we? We did the top 5 GRs. Wait, hold on. Because
I've only put 4. I'm sure I have.
Broski's, this is the most organized podcast you'll ever listen to. But I'm pretty. Hold on. Did you? Wait, I'm trying to think. So I've definitely done mine. No, you did. Oh, wait, hold on. Because you showed the patterns. Oh, okay. It's because you showed the patterns, but it was my thing. It was my pattern.
That's right, yeah. So, yeah, because you had the patterns as well.
Right, okay. Okay. So what? Wait, I'm pretty sure. Hey, okay. Go on. Go for one more then. Go on.
So it would have been the patterns anyway.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Would have been number 6.
That's fair enough then. Cool.
You showed it up. I think that was a confusion. But yeah, so just to recap, we've got Nina Abney Chanel's, we've got the Saucony Omni Pro 9. Then we had the Orange Huffs at number 8. At number 6, we
No, at number 7, we've got the red Air Max 1 Jacquemus. And at number 6, we've got the Air Max 1 Pata Chlorophyll. So that is
okay. Solid.
sensitive.
Solid list, man. Right, broskies, what I want you guys to do now, there's no favorites here. Do you know what I mean? Just both two Turks chopping it up. But let us know out of our first top 5 or part 1 of our top 5, would you lean more towards mine or Hass's? I'm going to try run a poll very quickly. Like a stripper. Hey, joking. Right, let's just quickly get it up. I'm just going to run a poll very quickly. Yeah, no right or wrong answer. I won't get offended. Do you know what I mean? But I'm just going to pull it on here. Who's had the best top? Well, part 1 to the top 5. Best top 5 part 1. Fucking bloody type properly. There we go. Right. So you guys, we're going to leave that on for about 5-10 minutes and then we'll come back. Okay. But yeah, man, I mean, it's all subjective, you know, it's kind of like whatever you're feeling. Some people lean more towards Air Max. Some people lean more towards Jordans, Adidas, I guess. I don't know. Sambas, you know, Gazelles, whatever else, allegedly. But yeah, man. Okay. So Hass is saying, Soulswag saying, Hass, you putting a Huarache over the trophy room is mad. No, didn't I? I did that, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but the thing is with the trophy room, man, I can't really say a shoe's better if I haven't really had them to an extent. And the fact that the trophy rooms are clean, don't get me wrong, but I just feel like I have more of an attachment to the Gully Greys because of the shoe, the Air Trainer Huarache. Like I've worn it as a teenager, as a kid. And it's Cortez, man, one of my favorite brands. Do you know what I'm saying? So Killswitch is saying he's only seen mine. Oh, what happened? Wait, 1 second. Because your internet, apparently, Killswitch is saying you only saw mine. He's like Waffle, only. Okay.
Oh, my internet's going to be so quick next week. I'm going to be 10 seconds ahead of everyone.
That's it, mate. He's going to already have his next top part to his top 5 out. That's how ahead his internet's going to be. But yeah, let's see what the poll's saying right now. Oh, so Hass is leading at the minute. 67%. Fair enough. Okay. All right. Is that you lot are going? I'm going to end the stream right now, I think.
We still got the second half, so that's going to be lit. The second half's going to be lit. I know exactly what you're going to go for. In my mind, I sort of know.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of the same shoe, which is a bit of a given. But yeah, all right. So it's evening out now. Has by 57%. Yeah, okay, cool. We'll come back to it anyway. So yeah, in terms of next week, this is going to be, I guess, the last pod because of the year next week. Because what's the next one? It's going to be after the new year because you're going to be in Miami, isn't it, Hass?
So on that Monday that we usually do the pod, I'll be flying to Miami. So it'll be a bit difficult to stream from the plane. Who knows? I travel in the morning, so I might be able to do something in the evening. I don't know, but we'll knock our heads together. We'll figure something out.
Yeah. What we'll do? We'll try and we'll definitely do the. Sorry, bro. We'll do the 23rd, obviously. And then on the 30th, I'm going to run the show on my own anyway. And no pressure, Hass. Obviously, enjoy your holiday, bro. Or stay safe and everything else. Yeah, we'll be on anyway. I don't know time difference and anything else. What we'll do as well, just try and get whatever footage you can out there. Just send me over any shoe shops you go to, even if it's beforehand, before the 30th. Before the stream or whatever, and then I can just mention it on the stream and show some footage.
Yeah.
If not, we'll just catch up. Do you know what I mean? The week after. And yeah, man. I mean, is it just for a week you're going or
2 weeks? But
2 weeks, nice.
Plan is to go to
Plan is to go to Concepts out there as well.
Ooh.
So maybe get some footage from Concepts, maybe talk to people in there as well. We'll get you guys some footage.
Yeah.
And yeah, just we'll go around to other shops and stuff as well. But we're definitely going to get you guys some footage. And the difference is 9 hours. So we're 9 hours behind in Miami. So
Okay.
If we start the stream at 8:15 or 8 o'clock or whatever, it'll be like afternoon or whatever. So
yeah,
I can still do the stream maybe from the beach or something, from the strip or wherever. You know, we'll do a little sort of intercontinental or continental stream sort of thing. So yeah.
Just got to say, I'm leading the poll at 56%. I'm gonna PayPal you lot later. Yeah, thanks a lot. No, but yeah, throw in your votes, broskies. Yeah, it's not that deep, but obviously it's good fun. Do you know what I mean? It's good fun. But yeah, in terms of the trip for Haas, let him know in the chat what sneakers you want him to look out for, or not to buy, obviously, but like just sneakers to see what's the vibe out there, whether you're from the UK or even from the US. Even if Haas has got time to link up and you're from the area, do you know what I mean? That would be pretty cool. But yeah, man, I mean, guy in Miami, bro, in the winter, I can't think of, you know what I mean, better things, to be fair. Like, it must be scorching out there at the minute.
I think it's between like 26 and 30 at the moment. So
nice, mate. Nice.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Not too bad. Just my kind of like temperature, because I know when we go, like we've all been Cyprus, like, you know, it gets to like 40, 45. It's just like unbearable in it. But I think 26 to 30 we can live with. Yeah.
So some people are saying the internet's going to be better than the ones at home when you're traveling. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Just another thing. Next week we'll run a little poll, a little vote or something. Now, as I do wherever I go, I like to bring 3 or 4 pairs of shoes with me just for every occasion. I am going to run a little vote to see what everyone thinks I should take with me abroad to Miami. So I've got 4 choices, 4 options. I'm going to give you guys a list, and then you guys can sort out my rotation for me, and then I'll go with that. Promise.
That's pretty cool, man. That is pretty cool. Yeah, just to go back to the comment of Killswitch, can you get a board to put your top 10s on for the next episode? Yeah. What we're going to do, I'm going to create like a little, what do you call it? Like a graphic or picture just to put on both of our top 10s together. So then that way you guys know what you're voting for. Because obviously today was a bit like, do we do our top 10s in 1 or 2? And then in the end, we just split it. So yeah, we'll definitely do that for next stream. And then overall, we'll do like a full top 10 just to break it down even more. And yeah, just it's a bit of fun. Do you know what I mean? And it gives you guys a bit of something to think about in terms of your top 10s. Do you know what I mean? Because other people's top 10s make you think, oh yeah, I actually like that shoe more than I thought, kind of thing. Or just a bit of a reminder, you know? So yeah, we'll do something like that for sure, man. Even if me and Haas still have to keep it secret, but then show the picture at the end or whatever. We'll work something out, something nice and different. Do you know what I mean? But just to say, yeah, go on, bro.
Yeah, no, I was just to say, like with shoes, trainers, sneakers, whatever you want to call them, it's all subjective, man. Just like anything else in life, whether it's like photos, movies, whatever it is, yeah, it's subjective. It's what you like at the end of the day. What you think is perfect to you might not be to someone else. So. You know, there's no wrong or right answers. There's no, oh, he's right or he's wrong. But, you know, it's whatever you guys like at the end of the day. Same with myself and Erkin as well. We like so many shoes that are the same thing. But, you know, there's occasions where we like certain things more than others. So there is no wrong or right, man. It's all about what you guys want, what you guys like, you know, what you're feeling.
Yeah. No, exactly, man. And the thing is as well, I know it's very touchy, like your top 10 of the year, but don't feel pressured to put a certain shoe in the top 10 just because of hype or just because other people say it's cool. It's more personal, bro. Like, how many times have I put out my top 10s on YouTube where I have not put a Travis in there? I've not put a Jordan in there or whatever. It's like, I only put sneakers that I really like. And most of my top 10s are Air Max sneakers. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, that's why. Yeah, it's different. Obviously, it's one of them. The complex stuff. You know, as much as I love their show and love the guys, it's very political, man, in my eyes. Like, do you know what I mean? They're chummy with certain creators or brands that have created with the brands, collaborated with the brands. But in the end, we know what's what. Do you know what I mean? Some people will swear by, oh, the AE1 is sneaker of the year and this is the sneaker of the year. But it's like, all right, cool. That's for you. Do you know what I mean? You enjoy your sneaker of the year. But the majority know. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, bro, what would you make of that top 10? Because we've had maybe like a week or so now to marinate.
I just think, and I'll say it again. I said it before in a more roundabout way, but when you got such influential figures, such as the guys from Complex or Complex as a whole, it's a massive leverage for, you know, companies to flaunt their stuff, if you know what I mean. And Adidas know this, Puma know this, whoever know it, you know, they know it. You know, if you're getting a mention from Complex, then it's leverage for your business at the end of the day. Oh, it must be good because at the end of the day, Complex have said this about it. So you can understand in a way why they do it, but you know, there's more to it when they pick their top 10. When we pick our top 10, it's because it either means something to us. You know, we you know, we like the shoe for what it is, the silhouette and everything else. You know, whatever it could be, the aesthetics. We pick it because we actually like it, and you know, it means something to us. But you know, although the Complex guys, you know, those guys, they're all knowledgeable. Even the people that they're affiliates and stuff, they're all really like knowledgeable people. You know, a lot of people take what they say and what they choose as gospel.
Yeah.
But I would implore people to sort of make their own mind up on things, because like an AE1, okay, cool. Like for me, it's decent, but I wouldn't have it down as a sneaker of the year. Now, there may be a lot of elements as to why they've picked it as a sneaker of the year. But for me, a sneaker of the year should be something that you can wear anywhere, any time of the year. You know, and it doesn't just have to be functional like a basketball shoe or whatever. You know, it's a multi-purpose thing, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I don't know, man. Just make your own mind up on things. Don't follow the hype train and whatnot.
Yeah, that's it, man.
Like I bought a pair of like Saucony's earlier this year, I think in July, collaboration with End. You know, did it have a lot of hype behind it? No, but I absolutely loved what they did with their collaboration and the materials that they used and the look of the shoe and the colors and everything else. And just what I like, you know. You don't need to follow the hype train all the time.
Yeah, I think it's very like people's top 10s is very personal to them, which it should be. But at the same time, don't let what's the word? Like, don't get offended, bro. Like, if your top spot doesn't make someone else's top 10 and so on, because you're spending your own money on shoes, so you have the right to then tell people what your top 10 is. Whether people agree or can relate, whole different story. But yeah, I echo what Has says. Just keep it personal. Like, maybe you can get influenced by others, but at the same time, it should be what you really like, what you would wear, what you could buy if you had the chance. It's not always sneakers that you can get your hands on, and that's fine. It's just, yeah, the internet can be as good as it is bad in terms of like influence and information and stuff like that. Man.
I see the joke in there. Okay.
Nah, there's no, no, man. No, Has, honestly, bro, that internet, you need to get the new internet from Miami,
bro,
though. Like,
beating a man when he's down, bro. Come on, man.
Nah, you know what? I'm trying not to, because I know how it is, bro. Like, there's nothing you can physically do. Like, you can switch it on and off. You can pull it in some rice. You know what I mean? You can do it all. But if it's annoying, man. It is annoying. But nah, you know what? I think we'll end it there, man. It's been a great pod, some great lists, some great topics, some great shoes to talk about, upcoming shoes, and obviously latest pickups. The stash, first and foremost, was is amazing. Obviously, waiting for my pair still, and just can't wait, man. Can't wait to put my pound coins in that stash pocket for Tesco's or Sainsbury's. Do you know what I mean? So as the prices and everything else. But yeah, chat. Let us know. Oh, hold on. Going back to the poll. Let me end it before it changes. So I won 54%. Now, it was very close, man. It was very close. It was 50-50 for a while. And then, okay, so 53 to me, 46 to Haas. 13 votes. You
Where's
lazy little... I'm joking. Say again?
Where's that 1% gone then?
Where does it say? Oh, yeah. Why does it say 53%? Should be 54, no?
Bro, I want that 1%, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Well, how did my maths forget that? But look, it's in two parts anyway. So Haas can bring it back, can claw it back. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, you guys, I'm telling you, I'll PayPal you guys later. Do you know what I mean? Monzo you, whatever. But yeah, second leg, away goals are intact. But, oh yeah, so the 1% has been taken off for the Wi-Fi, Haas. So there's that from Kill Switch.
Oh, is that how it is, yeah? All right, fine, fair enough.
But yeah, just to go to Soul Swag's top 10 before we pack up. He's got a good top 10 actually. So Cortez Horachi, SP Wu-Tang. You mean okay, I get what you mean. Yep. Oh yeah, okay. Forgot all about the Wu-Tangs. To be fair, number 8, Breadwin Imagine 4s. Number 7, 1906 Destruction. Very nice. Action Bronson. Yeah, Air Max 1 Pata Chlorophylls, number 6. Save the next 5 broskis for next week. It's going to be a good one, man. Some more polls in there, some more. We're going to add the graphics as well. So yeah, I'll try to get my little, what do you call it, animation game on. Let us know next week as well. It is going to be, what's the date next week? 23rd? 23rd. And
yeah,
the Velvet Brown, just before we leave, let me just double check when the Velvet Brown.
I think the Wizard of Oz drops 23rd as well.
Okay, nice. So Velvet Brown releases, I'm sure it's like a couple of days from today. 20th. Okay, so the 20th of December, the Travis Scott Velvet Brown. So they should be, we'll know the outcome anyway with the Velvet Browns for everyone else and for ourselves if we're going for them, if we get them in hand, whatever. And yeah, I don't know if that's going to make anyone's top 10. It's too late in the year, and it's, let's be real, the colorway is a bit, yeah. If it weren't a Travis, would you really look at it? You know? But yeah, man, I think we'll wrap it up. Great stream, almost 3 hours. Haas, as always, bro, shout out your stuff. Where can people find you?
Yeah, if you look this way, top left, HB Kicks on
left
Instagram. Oh, I'm bottom left now. Are you confusing me, bro? Yeah, HB Kicks on Instagram. You can catch me there. If you want to have a chat, hit me on my DMs. Let's have a chat. If you've got any questions, always happy to talk to anyone that watches the show or doesn't watch the show. So yeah, man, catch me anytime you want.
Yeah, man. I mean, most of you guys follow us and chat to us in the DMs anyway. If for anyone who I haven't followed back, just message me, just drop me just let me know you're from the chat. I know there's a couple of people I need to follow back. I just haven't gotten around to it. But yeah, man, we're following everyone back, man, from the chat. It's a nice community that we're building, whether it is Discord, links down below, live streams here. And yeah, man, I mean, new tech channel as well for myself is up. We're slowly building. We've got almost 70 subscribers. So we're trying to get the ball rolling over there. Got to be consistent, but more content in terms of sneakers out, just editing the Thunder Gore-Tex, and then the Shocks Ride 2, and then the Echo Croc, and then obviously top 10 list will be out. So yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. Smash a like on your way out. Amazing comments. Chat, you've been great. Instagram's down below for me and Haas. And yeah, man, obviously until the next live stream, everyone stay blessed. Peace.